Namaste, everyone. Welcome to the Cārvāka podcast. This is Kushalmehra. Well, we had told you that today at 2 p.m. Indian Standard Time and 4:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and for Adit, I think it is कितने बजे तेरे यहाँ पे?
3:30.
3:30 baje. So we are here with you. For those who thought that Adit and I will go away, considering that we have never hidden our voting preferences and we are BJP voters, and that the BJP has not done as well as people had anticipated, and we will not turn up. Well, no, we will turn up. We will be here. We will analyze as we had promised, and we don't back out from that because, unlike some people in the left, we don't back out because we are here
Yes.
to analyze these things. And listen, before I start anything, every time the BJP wins or the BJP loses, BJP has lost many assembly elections and many municipal elections. The first thing I want to start by doing is I want to congratulate the people of India, the voters of India. They have once again shown Indian democracy is amazing, and they have given a giant middle finger to the Bharatiya Janata Party. And listen, I could not be more proud of Indian democracy. To everyone who was questioning the EVMs, to everyone who was a naysayer, well, so much for that. But having said that, I want Adit to make his initial comments, and then we will start
Yeah.
breaking things down one by one. And we will take on every question like, oh, is this because the BJP Muslims have voted against the BJP, which I think is the biggest red herring that people are saying, because the Muslims were anyway. So you can't have it both ways, right? You can't say that the Muslims never vote for BJP and then say that the Muslims consolidated against the BJP, because if they had already consolidated against the BJP, it can't be done twice, right? So lightning doesn't strike twice, as they say. So now, having given all these things, please go ahead and and first of all, thank you for joining me. I always appreciate it.
Absolutely. No, thank you. And lightning does strike twice for BJP supporters. 2004 meet 2024. Lightning did strike twice. And the question is 2004. I'm not comparing the 2004 result. I think that this result is obviously much better for the BJP. They've
Yeah,
got
yeah.
100 more seats already, right, than they
Listen,
did in 2004.
if the current trends hold and the NDA alliance is there, they're still making the government, and Modi is still the prime minister. But
Well, yeah,
Modi
we'll
doesn't
talk.
get
Yes,
Modi doesn't get 272.
we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in a bit. But the reason I brought that up is it's the calibration of expectations. So even in 2004, the exit polls got the BJP wrong. They did not get the Congress wrong. Ultimately, the difference in the Congress and the BJP was just 7 seats. This time, the difference in the Congress and BJP is over 140 seats still, right? But the difference is the Congress allies have done a lot better than what even the Congress expected them to do,
Yeah.
because their alliances, and that's, you have to start with the Samajwadi Party, with Akhilesh Yadav, boss. He's come right now. It's the single largest party in UP, and even though it contested 20 seats less than the BJP or 15 seats less than the BJP, and that's the madness that is happening. But of course, that can change. We're looking at live trends. So I'm going to give 3 or 4 quick points here. First of all, when Kushal and I did a 3-part series of analyzing state by state, and the reason it went to a 3-part series is we just couldn't fit all states in just one part.
Yeah.
We were talking about 4 states which typically could, to look forward to for a close contest. Rajasthan was one of them. Maharashtra obviously was one of them. Haryana, we said that it
Kudos to
could
you.
be a
I got
lot close.
Rajasthan wrong, and you got Rajasthan spot on. You were consistently saying Rajasthan is not going to be doing well for the BJP. So I just want to say that I was wrong on Rajasthan. You were right. I was right on Bengal. I was not anticipating BJP getting 30 seats, but I was not anticipating BJP getting 10 to 11 either.
Yeah,
But yeah,
no,
you
right now
got
they're at
Rajasthan
9.
right.
No, thanks, buddy. And right now they're at 9, and I was brutally trolled on that. कि आप क्या राजस्थान को बोल रहे हो? But Rajasthan is an issue. There is another state which I said that BJP is on a sticky wicket on 2 seats. My home state of Gujarat, and guess what? Congress is actually leading on those 2 seats. Now, my thing was originally it was Sabarkantha and Banaskantha apart with Anand, but actually it turned out to be Banaskantha and Patan, but those 3 seats are essentially
बनासकांठा एंड
It's a
पाटन
close
में
call.
अभी उनकी लीड कितनी है इस समय एज
So
ऑफ नाउ?
Banaskantha mein right now as we are speaking, the lead is about 6,000 votes. But the thing
Yeah,
is,
that could flip.
no, no,
That
no, no. But that's what I'm saying. More than 10 lakh votes have already been counted. So I don't know how many votes are pending to be counted. That could be less
5 लाख
than.
होंगे और एवरेज 15 लाख वोटर होते हैं एक
नहीं,
कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी।
वोटर होते हैं पर टर्नआउट अगर 60 या 70% है तो देन यू आर एट द लास्ट 50,000. सो
या
एनीथिंग
आई
कुड
एग्री।
हैपन. And Banaskantha, I kept saying because Geniben Thakur is a very strong candidate. She's an MLA who actually defeated the one-time CM aspirant of the Gujarat BJP in Shankar Chaudhary. So that was there. So those two states, and we'll go into state by state. But let me give you a big national picture before we go.
हम्म।
The way the trends are, I don't see BJP crossing 272. I just don't. They
क्यों
need.
भाई, अभी तो अगर भारतीय जनता पार्टी के 250 भी आ
so
गए।
so BJP right now is leading in 241 seats. They've won two and they're leading in 239. Actually, they're
Given
leading in
the Election
239.
Commission of India, it is 241 for BJP. Indian National Congress is 99. Samajwadi is 37. Trinamool Congress is 30. DMK is 21. TDP is 16.
Mhm.
JDU is 14. Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray Shiv Sena is 11. NCP Sharad Chandra Pawar is 6. Lok Janshakti Party is 5. Shiv Sena Shinde is 5. And YSRCP is 4. CPIM is 4. Rashtriya Dal is 3. I'm just giving all the names. Mm,
Yep.
IUML, Indian Union Muslim League is 3. AAP is 3. Jharkhand Mukti Morcha is 3. Janasena is 2. CPIM Marxist Leninist ML is 2. JDS is 2. With अभी बहुत सारे हैं, एक दो वाले बहुत सारे हैं. So I'm not, I mean, I've given the basic
Yeah.
numbers as
No,
of
but
now.
वो एक दो वाले में एक वोट वाली एक सीट वाली पार्टी बीजू जनता दल, which kudos to the BJP for taking out Naveen Patnaik from Odisha, not just from the Lok Sabha, even from the assembly. The BJP is set to come
यार
back,
ये
come
मेरे को
to
तेरे को
power.
क्वेश्चन पूछना है यार, 4 असेंबली पोल्स के भी एग्जिट पोल्स ने प्रिडिक्शन दिए।
हाँ.
अरुणाचल, सिक्किम, and I'm sorry to come in here because I have to ask you this question. Arunachal,
Hmm.
Sikkim, Odisha, and
Hmm.
Andhra. Boss,
Hmm.
the exit polls got it right to the T.
Hmm. No, and
How
they
the
got.
hell did they mess the national polls then?
No, because they got Andhra and Odisha also right, the states. So Pradeep Gupta, which was the outlier, right? He gave 18 to 20 seats to BJP, and BJP is leading on 19 seats in Odisha. Now those margins could change because like 5 of those seats are less than 5,000 votes. So matlab har 2 minute kuch na kuch badal raha hai, right? But Odisha and Andhra, they got right because Odisha and Andhra were essentially a wave election, or maybe they were looking at it from a different perspective. When it came to Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, I think in many cases confirmation bias kicked in because what they were thinking of, things like, oh, this was a safe seat, this is a safe seat, this is a safe seat. 3 or 4 analysts, including, so when I was giving my numbers were between about 27. In my initial numbers, Kushal, BJP I was putting below 275. Then I recalibrated it to about 280, 285 because I thought the PM could take it up. But there was no way I said that NDA would ever cross 350, and I've been very consistent on that and still continue to remain so. On, I mean, as is evidenced, even this morning I got brutally trolled. Someone told me that I always give low numbers to BJP, and I'm like, bhai, I look
No,
at
but
trends.
you do. That's a fact. You do, and
Yeah,
I give slightly higher than you, but even I give
yeah,
lower numbers. But this is
yeah.
the let's get real. I did not think BJP will not get 272. I thought BJP will get at least 310, 312, considering
Hmm.
how things were going.
Hmm. No, but the issue is not that. The thing is, if you give lower or higher numbers, right? You always, if you're giving higher numbers, then you just don't do it for the headlines. You always have to back it up by data. So, was the data to seat conversion sort of
Mm.
wrong? Were you talking to the right people? But the fact is, if you got your exit polls wrong by 100 seats, then you absolutely wrecked it. Like there's no two doubts about it, right? Because a lot of them gave between 350 and 400. Most of the exit polls were gave, and NDA is not even crossing 300 right now. They're at 288 and they've been stuck.
No, so that's very confusing. Some channels are showing NDA has crossed 300. Some channels are showing NDA is at 291. It's so confusing. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
which channel is going by what. See, I only go by the Election Commission website. They right now are showing BJP at 241.
Mhm.
So I don't know
And so,
which one to go by.
yeah,
It's just genuinely confusing. Every
yeah.
channel has their own freaking ticker.
But I personally think that it's going to be tougher for NDA to cross 300 or at least 310 at the way they are going, because BJP seems to have stagnated. And usually when that plateau comes for a party, that usually goes into like a bit of a fall. Typically we've seen BJP picks up at this time of the counting, but they have essentially plateaued in terms of.
They
So
have picked up, as per sub channels, 10 seats, but listen, usually in my experience of following elections, by 2 p.m. Indian Standard Time to 3:34 is when the trends are clear, and this is what's going to happen. So I don't buy the bollocks that at 6 p.m. suddenly BJP will reach a magical
no, they
272.
won't. No,
They're not.
they won't. They're
They're
not.
not going to do that.
And I'm going to give you two other interesting concepts. So BJP's vote share right now, according to the Election Commission, is about 38.4%. Okay, so let's assume that it stays around the same. I mean, it may go up and down a percent or two, but it's not going to be drastically different.
Hmm.
Last time the BJP's vote share was 37.3%. So it actually has gone up 1% if it
Yeah, it
stays up.
has. But it's gone up in the south, right?
No, but here is the statistic that TV is not talking about. The Congress's vote share was 19.5%. The Congress's vote share is 24.5% now. It's gone up 5 percentage points.
Yes.
That's where the difference is. We've always said this: BJP plus Congress is usually around the 350 mark. We said that
Hmm.
last time, we're saying it this time. Right now BJP plus Congress is like what, 239%, about 340 seats. If Congress got to that figure of 100 seats, no
Hmm.
way was BJP getting 272. We had warned
Hmm.
about that, and that seems to be the case. The minute Congress goes below 70, BJP is in business. Because there are at least more than 200 to 220 seats in India that are directly BJP Congress fights. And so, and they have performed a little bit better. And the biggest shock, I think, for the BJP has been Uttar Pradesh, because
Yeah, yeah.
Congress is leading in 8
Overwhelmingly
seats
smashed
in
in
Uttar
Uttar Pradesh.
Pradesh. Yes.
Overwhelmingly. So Uttar Pradesh ka just 2019 ka I'm sharing the number. BJP
Mhm.
had 49.98% and ADS, which is Apna Dal Sonelal or Apna Dal Sonelal. Yeah, it was
Mhm.
1.21%. That was the NDA. So a
Mhm.
total of 51.19%. Now here's the kicker. Huh?
Mhm.
BSP last time had 19.43% vote, Adit. And
Right.
this time the BSP has come down to 9.17% vote.
Wow.
So मायावती जी का वोट एक बहुत बड़ा चेंज हुआ है.
Mhm.
समाजवादी पार्टी was 18.11% last time, and this time the Samajwadi Party has gone to 32.86% as far as vote percentage is concerned. RLD was 1.69%. और RLD का तो मेरे को मतलब है ही नहीं, नामो निशान नहीं है. मगर
Mhm.
INC है ना, वो 6.36%. And INC, Adit, has in UP, I'm only talking, is gone to 10.46%. So
Yeah.
INC के UP में इतने gains नहीं हुए. It's basically all the votes, the Yadav vote has gone back to Samajwadi
No, no,
Party.
but
And
I'll tell you exactly what happened in UP before that, and I have to compliment my good friend Jayam Rog, who called this weeks ago, when he said Nagina was a seat that might go to Chandrasekhar Azad Ravan, and he's leading by 1.2 lakh votes right now from Nagina,
hmm,
and so he's likely to win. And he's a candidate from Azad Samaj Party Kanchiram, and so that's a very interesting, and that's a potential Congress ally. He's not going to ally with the BJP. So that's a very interesting sort of development that has happened. Now coming to UP, what journalists and local reporters told me was that Samajwadi Party and Congress had an alliance in 2017 or
hmm,
2019. They were not working well booth level. This
hmm,
time there was a proper booth level transfer of vote. Now, what is the base of Congress in UP? Their
hmm,
base is the upper caste, little bit of the SC vote, and of course the Muslim vote. Right?
hmm,
Many times it happened that the upper caste vote was not transferring to Samajwadi Party.
hmm.
Now, did the upper caste vote transfer to Samajwadi Party in some seats? It could have been possible. Samajwadi Party also strategically gave seats to quite a few upper caste candidates this time. So it was not completely that. And the fact
And
is,
they gave less number of tickets to Muslims overall. So that strategy has clearly worked, because the moment you don't give Muslims tickets, the Hindu vote clearly splits.
that's
That's the
right.
thing.
And the other part, which again news channels are not discussing, I don't know, the vote share of the Congress and the Samajwadi Party has overtaken that of the NDA. The vote share of the BJP is 41.5 and Apna Dal is zero point 0.8. And even if you add RLDs, like I think zero point 0.2 or 0.3%, because RLD was only fighting 2 seats, BJP's
Mm-hmm.
comes up to be about 43, and Congress and Samajwadi Party goes up to about 43.5. Now,
Mm.
ha- if that trend stays and if their vote share is there, I think the gap between BJP and Samajwadi Party might widen, and they might actually pick up a couple more seats from Samajwadi Party. Again, we have to see. This all matters local by local. And the biggest news of this election is the complete decimation of BJP in Purvanchal. Last time they swept that
So
region
explain
in the
what
east.
Purvanchal is. Explain what
So,
Purvanchal
so
is in English.
Purvanchal, so Purvanchal is the eastern part of UP, and I'm going to share my screen and kind of show,
Yeah, yeah. Dikha,
if
dikha.
I can, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Please. I'm adding it.
so
Here you
this you see this big cluster here. This used to be Yogi Adityanath's Gad, and you see all these seats: Azamgarh, Lalganj, Jaunpur, all these Machli Shahar,
go.
Chandoli.
Yeah.
Chandoli is a seat where Mahendranath Pandey worked from. Like Gorakhpur, Gorakhpur is an easy BJP seat, right? Last time, and right now, look at the margin in Gorakhpur. You know what the Gorakhpur margin was last time? I'll look it up and tell you, but it was a gigantic margin. That they, and this is Yogi Adityanath's seat himself. So Ravi Kishan won that seat with 3.03 lakh votes last time. Right now, they've already cast about more than 7 or 8 lakh votes, and Ravi Kishan is just winning by 45,000 votes. Right?
मेरे मेरे भाई, मैं तेरे को सिंपल दूर क्या जाना, मैं तेरे को मुंबई की बात बता रहा हूँ कि आई मीन टू अंडर एस्टिमेट व्हाट हैज हैपेंड इज अ जोक, बिकॉज
Yeah,
सिंपल भाषा में तेरे को बताता हूँ, मुंबई की सेफेस्ट सीट बीजेपी की जो हमेशा से बोली जाती है वो है मुंबई नॉर्थ, ठीक है,
correct.
जिधर से पीयूष गोयल इज फाइटिंग.
Hmm,
चेक द 2019 रिजल्ट ऑफ मुंबई नॉर्थ, राइट?
hmm.
2019 का जो रिजल्ट था ना, it was like a absolutely one-sided shellacking in favor of the Bharatiya Janata Party. And this time, Piyush Bhai is, as of now, Piyush Goyal ji is leading by 1.7 lakh votes. ठीक है?
Yeah.
But that's not good enough. If you
That's
ask
not
me,
exactly, and
that's
that
not good enough.
that shows other parts. So I was showing another one, Mirzapur. Anupriya Patel wins this by 2.1 lakh votes last time. Guess what is her lead right now? 4,200 votes.
Yeah.
That's nothing. That is one round of counting, or seat ulat fair ho sakti hai. So this is what I mean by BJP losing like Phulpur. Right? Look at the margin in Phulpur. 1,080 votes, 1,079 votes. This is
Mm-hmm.
again, there are so many seats like this is Jawaharlal Nehru's old seat as well, in case people are wondering what is the historic. Even Varanasi, where Prime Minister Modi is leading now, the margin is 1.4 lakh votes. It was earlier, I mean, it was very less. Last time he won by I think 5 lakh votes or something. And
Mm-hmm.
so this is the entire Purvanchal belt is completely gone this way. And then you have Samajwadi Party's
So
traditional
So
belt.
just to give people a perspective, right? In 2014, Gopal Shetty got 6,64,000 votes in Mumbai North.
Mhm,
Sanjay Nirupam was the second largest vote gatherer for
mhm,
INC at 2,17,000.
mhm,
2019, Urmila Matondkar fought there for INC.
mhm.
She got 2,41,000 votes, and Gopal Shetty got 7,06,000 votes. Huh, boss? This
Yeah.
time, Shri Piyush Goyal fights there. As of now, he's leading by 1,78,000. Boss, that margin was 5 lakh votes, Adit. 5
Insane.
lakh votes.
Yeah.
Gopal Shetty was not given the ticket. After
Yeah.
getting that seats of 4 lakh and 5 lakh plus votes, two times, it went to Piyush Goyal, assuming anti-incumbency.
Nee, and safe seat, get a union minister elected, a senior
Exactly.
minister.
They
But
they did that. Get a safe seat for a union minister. But the union minister's victory margin is reduced by how much?
but look at this. I'm showing you this. This is the map of UP right now. Okay. This is what 2019 was. Look at the saffron sweep, and that's when BJP got 62 seats, not
Yes.
72.
Yes.
2014, all this was saffron. All this in the Western UP, there is a lot of Muslim vote is there as well. So Purvanchal, you just had 5 or 6 clusters that the SP BSP, and right now the SP BSP was in alliance, right? This one lonely seat you are seeing is Raebareli, but this time
Yes.
here is the shock. Amethi Kishori Lal Sharma is now leading by 1 lakh votes, or close to 1 lakh. I'm sorry, 90,000 votes. I think we can safely say that Smriti Irani is not going to win Amethi
Yeah,
this
I
time.
think she's gonna lose.
It
Yeah.
was tough anyways, but look at this: Barabanki, Sitapur, all these areas. I mean, it is kind of shocking what the Congress has managed to do, or the Samajwadi Party and Congress alliance. Menka Gandhi was trailing in her seat of Sultanpur. So it is. I'm telling you, Mohanlal Ganj, Faizabad is where Ayodhya is. Faizabad and Ayodhya, where the Ram Mandir is. The the BJP is trailing there, and look at that, Sultanpur. Now Menka Gandhi is trailing by 25,000 votes. So this margin is going to get more, and I actually think that these few seats, they are going to get
Boss,
even
Magar,
tougher
this
and
used to
tougher.
be a god of Maneka Gandhi and Varun Gandhi, right? This area, they
That's
have
correct.
been
So
winning that
Pilibhit,
for
no,
years.
so their seat was Pilibhit, and that's what I was going to show you. Pilibhit was given to Jitin Prasada right now, and I'm trying to find Pilibhit right now. Jitin Prasada is leading by 1.2 lakhs, so he's going to win Pilibhit. But what I want to show you guys is Meerut. Meerut is where I flagged it, where the last time the margin was 5,000 votes and BJP may lose. Guess what's happened? Samajwadi is ahead by 8,000 votes in Meerut. Last time BJP
Wow.
barely scraped through. Rather than going for a local RSS, Arun Govil was imported and stuff. Bahujan Samaj Party did not probably help. And the real story of UP is, and we have to actually see what happened. But the real story of UP is the Dalit vote of that used to go to the BSP. Has it gone to the SP or not? And oh my God, as we speak, Samajwadi Party has taken a lead in 2 more seats. 37 to Samajwadi Party, 7 to the Congress, and 1 to Chandrasekhar Azad. So if you add those up, it's 45, and BJP is at
Unbelievable.
35.
Kudos to the Samajwadi Party. What a freaking performance. Kudos to them. Oh, what a comeback. Boss Magar, can I just appreciate Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray? Boss, in
Hmm.
Mumbai right now, okay, as of now in Mumbai, Mumbai South Central, Rahul
Hmm.
Shewale has won there twice.
Yes.
Rahul Shewale has won there twice. So ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई Rahul Shewale is is a naya navel or something. Rahul Shewale is now trailing comfortably in that seat, and
Anil Desai.
Anil Desai is leading by 54,000 votes. I'd never expected South Central to be lost. I thought Rahul
Yes.
Shewale is a very strong candidate, a Marathi face. I
Correct.
think he would have won, but he is losing there. Then Mumbai South, I had predicted, if you remember, मैं तेरे को बार-बार बोल रहा था ये सीट हारेगी बीजेपी. मैं
Hmm.
बार-बार बोल
Hmm.
रहा था मुंबई सीट
मुंबई साथ
साउथ
हम लोग we agreed बीजेपी तो
वो
पक्का
हार
हारेगी.
रहे हैं.
Hmm.
अभी मुंबई नॉर्थ वेस्ट, again Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray's candidate now has gone ahead quite a lot, so they are winning that also. Mumbai Northeast, Sanjay Dina Patil is winning, and matlab boss, that is again considered a safe seat for the Bharatiya Janata Party, because Northeast has Mulund, Ghatkopar, and a giant Gujarati vote bank, and they are
So
winning
there
that
are
too. Boss,
so
Mumbai se
there
to
are
saaf ho gaye ye log.
so there are two.
Only two places they're winning. Ujjwal Nikam is leading by 41,000 votes. And that seat is the seat of Poonam Mahajan, which she had won, I think, for the first time. Poonam Mahajan won it by 1,90,000 votes. The second time she won it by 1,30,000 votes. Clearly, Mr. Ujjwal Nikam is also barely scraping through. He's ahead by 42,000 votes.
No, that went down to 41,000. Abhi last round mein Varsha Gaikwad got 2 more thousand votes. It's not updated on EC. I'm looking at another source that I have at the thing. So it's not done yet. And Varsha Gaikwad is a pretty formidable candidate. She's a
Oh,
MLA
yes.
from Dharavi. So do not discount her making sort of a thing, because so that seat is not decided. I think the only seat is decided is Mumbai North. I think Mumbai South, pretty much Ramini Yadav is going to lose. What I'm interested is what happened to Mumbai Northwest. And okay, Amol Kirtikar has taken a lead now by 20,000 votes.
नहीं नहीं, वो
So
जीत रहा है. वो जीत रहा है.
so
20,000
Ravindra
की अभी
Vaikad is
मुंबई
gone.
में हो गई तो फिर खत्म.
So now here is the interesting part. When the exit polls, this is how badly the exit polls got Maharashtra wrong. They gave Congress 4 seats in Maharashtra. Congress is ahead in 12 seats. This is how badly they got it wrong. BJP gets 12 seats. Basically, the BJP Congress fight mein, the Congress is picking up a few seats. But Sharad Kaka, I don't know, that man just refuses to leave sort of the thing of the 6 out of 10 for Sharad Pawar. 11 out of, I don't know how many they fought. I think the Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray fought more seats than the Congress, and Congress ended up getting more seats. Um, and the NCP, which is Ajit Pawar, which I have no idea why BJP did the alliance. You and I have been screaming
Of
about it
course, I
and,
mean,
and stuff.
मतलब किसी को भी
And
ले लेने का और फिर बोलने का कि नहीं हम तो प्योर एंड पायस है ना, हमारे अंदर आते हैं तो सब साफ हो जाते हैं।
uh,
हमारे अंदर तो सब साफ हो जाते हैं।
so here is what has happened. You staked everything for Baramati. Supriya Sule is still leading in Baramati.
Yeah.
And what has happened there is, because of this Pishtu Pinjan that happened, there is a seat of Madha which the BJP could have won, because what is it? Vijay Singh Mohite Patil, who was with the NCP, had crossed over to the BJP and last election and had helped with the Madha seat for BJP to win. Now, because they got a couple of old Ajit Pawar's NCP leaders, the Nimbalkar family, there is a fight between the Nimbalkar and the Mohite Patil families. There's a sugar lobbies. So they crossed over to Sharad Pawar. Right now, Sharad Pawar's party is leading by 45,000 votes from Madha,
साफ
a seat that BJP could easily
पचास
have
हजार की
held.
50,000 की लीड अगर तुम्हारी 2:30 बजे है तो तुम जीतने
Huh.
वाले हो।
So Vahito, I'm telling you that this is the problem. And Maharashtra's map is the most colorful map ever. There is another seat in Bhiwandi, and I kept fighting with a lot of local BJP cadres who kept saying, "Bhai, Bhiwandi to jeet jayenge." I'm like, "Bhai, from what I have heard and talked, Suresh Mhatre seems to be, and that is again Sharad Pawar's seat. He's leading by 40,000 votes from Bhiwandi." So Bhiwandi again has a pretty strong Muslim vote percentage as well. So it is always a tough seat for BJP to win. And then another interesting thing is Amravati. Amravati, where Navneet Rana, who was the independent, crossed over to the BJP. Yet now Navneet Rana is trailing by 32,000 votes. So Kushal and I had a conversation about half an hour ago, and I told him that the way I look at the trends, if the trends are going this way, I see the India Alliance crossing 30 seats comfortably in Maharashtra, because always the winner gets a bit of a thing. Right now, the way they are going, I won't be surprised if they get to 32 or 33 out of 48 in Maharashtra. And unfortunately, that will be all at the expense of BJP, because right now the closest fights are between BJP and Congress and BJP in this. And this almost certainly means that they are coming back to power in the state assembly elections 3 months from now.
वो मालूम नहीं, वो तो देखा
Unless
जाएगा।
and until, वो देखा जाएगा, but I'm telling you, unless and until BJP does some solid level setting, which it can do, but I'm not denying that. But I mean, there are such shocking. So Gadchiroli, Chimur, right, where Congress is winning, Nandurbar, where it was a traditional Congress seats that the BJP had flipped, Congress is winning by 1.3 lakh votes. And so I mean it's a shocking thing. Even Dhule, a traditional BJP seat where Subhash Bhamre is given, his margin is 40,000 votes. So the margins for BJP have been reduced drastically. It was the senior partner in the alliance, and together, if I just do the math of the poll, Uddhav Thackeray's party is 19 and 7, 26. 41% of the vote has gone to the Congress party, and only and about 40% is with the BJP. It's a dead heat. And if you remember the last time, BJP and Uddhav swept this with 44 out of 48 seats.
Yeah.
So this is not even close to what.
What does it say? That there are natural alliances, which is the original Shiva Sena BJP alliance, and then there are jod tod ki alliances, and the voters sometimes buy it, and sometimes the voters don't buy it.
Absolutely, and then also there are local issues, right, with candidates and stuff. And so but I think what BJP's people are going to is the defeat of Union Minister Smriti Irani. I think that's going to probably hurt them quite a bit in terms of, because Kishorila and Priyanka Gandhi essentially camped out in Amethi. So it had become a de facto Priyanka versus Smriti Irani battle. And everyone was expecting that, since Miss Irani had
वो
cultivated that
सच
constituency.
यार
But
स्मृति ईरानी हार रही है, कंगना रनौत जीत रही है, मैं तो हंस के पागल हो
नहीं,
गया
but
हूँ.
it's not about losing. I think she's going to lose by more than 1 lakh votes. मैं तो मतलब वो शॉक में हूँ कि किशोरी लाल शर्मा is going to beat her by 1 lakh votes. He's not even from UP. He's from Punjab, but he has camped in UP for the last 30 years and stuff. And that's insane. So, I mean, so let's go from. But tell me this, as someone from Mumbai, what did you think about Maharashtra before I go into a couple more swing seats into Maharashtra?
देख यार, महाराष्ट्र में मेरे हिसाब से आई वाज, देख मैं तो तेरे को बोल चुका था, महाराष्ट्र में मैंने इतनी कम्बल कुटाई नहीं एंटिसिपेट की थी महाराष्ट्र में, मगर डेफिनेटली आई वाज नॉट लाइक हाउ एवरीबॉडी वाज गोइंग. See, what I was not anticipating is BJP getting, wiped out in UP and Bengal. I was not anticipating that. So Odisha, they have gained. Bengal, I'm shocked they have like.
By the way, just saying, Ujjwal Nikam's margin is now less than 30,000 votes.
Oh, shabash. Because I had predicted that seat was one of the toughest seats along with South
Exactly, because that has Bandra and that area, and that is a traditional Congress area. And face Varsha Gaikwad is a very strong face.
जिस दिन वर्षा गायकवाड को टिकट मिली थी, याद है मैंने तेरे को फोन किया था, मैंने बोला था ये सीट में तो बुच लगने वाली है.
बुच लगी. And Sanjay Dina Patil's margins are still holding strong. So this is.
और संजय दीना पाटिल is a very strong candidate from that area. वो बहुत साल से उधर काम कर रहा है संजय दीना.
नहीं, वो जीता ना 2009 में. He defeated Kirit Somaiya, who was a strong candidate.
He was there, but boss 2014 and 19 में बीजेपी क्या मार्जिन से जीती है, वो चेक करना. मुंबई नॉर्थ ईस्ट के मार्जिन चेक कर तू.
मुझे पता है ना.
2014 और 19.
अरे the Ghatkopar East, Mulund and Malad assembly constituency single-handedly delivered that seat. But this time, so my friend had told me that उसका सीट that is going to be a कांटे की टक्कर in 3-4 हजार का मार्जिन आने वाला है.
मैं तेरे को मुंबई नॉर्थ ईस्ट के है ना, मैं तेरे को मतलब मुझे तो विश्वास नहीं हो रहा किया क्या ये लोग ने. संजय दीना पाटिल को 2014 में 2,08,000 वोट मिले. 14 में किरीट भाई को 5,25,000 वोट्स मिले थे. ठीक है. उसके बाद 2019 में ही इम्प्रूव्ड हिज टैली. संजय दीना पाटिल ही गॉट 2,88,000 वोट्स. मनोज कोटक गॉट 5,14,000 वोट्स. BJP removed Manoj Kotak, gave it to a new candidate, Mihir Kotecha. ठीक है.
He's a sitting MLA ना. Sitting MLA है
वो दूसरी साइड में है. ठीक है. उनको उठा के आप भाई इधर लाते हो. ठीक है. और आप इस समय मिहिर कोटेचा, as of now, as I open the website in Mumbai Northeast, Mihir Kotecha is trailing by 25,225 votes. Now, I would not say that he has no chance, because घाटकोपर and मुलुंड में block voting जब counting होती है ना, लास्ट में जब निकलते हैं घाटकोपर मुलुंड के वोट, तो वो थोक के भाव में निकलते हैं. So he may scrape through मिहिर कोटेचा. I likelihood कम है. He may.
I doubt it, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be very tough, and we'll have to see what's going on and stuff. But it's unbelievable what is happening. And like मैंने जो बात की थी, right, बनासकांठा की, the Desh Gujarat that just tweeted BJP is leading on all seats, and literally as they tweeted, Geniben flipped the lead again. Now she's ahead by 4,000 votes. If BJP loses one seat in Gujarat, I know a couple of people in the Gujarat local government that Mr. Modi is not going to be very happy with. And here is the thing, Kushal. Gujarat mein BJP still has a 62% vote share, and Congress just has a 32% vote share. But if you look at the
concentration of votes hota hai na.
It's the concentration of votes, and in the 2 or 3 seats that they are actually doing well, they have 35 to 40% consistently there. Now they have taken it up to 50-60%. Achha, there is another thing. There is a seat called Bharuch where Aam Aadmi Party was fighting. Okay, and everybody was not giving it to Aam Aadmi Party ke Chaitar Wasawa kya kar lega and stuff like that. Now Bharuch, is a seat last time that it was Ahmed Patel's old seat, by the way. But as a
Hmm.
last time, uska jo seat tha 2019 mein BJP won by 3.5 lakh votes. Right now,
Hmm.
their margin is 80,000.
Hmm.
So there are seats. The reason I always say is because of Ahmedabad and Surat and the kind of leads that BJP gets. I mean, in 3 seats of Ahmedabad, BJP's lead would be 15 lakh votes. Okay, मतलब इतने ज्यादा वोट होते हैं, तो that is why the voting percentage in Gujarat seems so high. Because oh my god, ये 15 lakh vote कहाँ से? You remove that cluster, it tells you a very interesting story, and there is a lot to be concerned about in a few segments. Because even with Prime Minister Narendra Modi being the face, if your local candidates are getting these close seats, last time I think there were
बॉस,
the average
सब
margin
छोड़
was
दे।
that much.
मोदी जी की कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी क्या है यूपी में? कौन सी है?
Varanasi.
वाराणसी, ठीक है।
Hmm.
वाराणसी लोकसभा कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी खोलते हैं, ठीक है।
अरे भाई एक सेकंड, बिफोर यू गो टू वाराणसी, आई हैव अनदर अपडेट फ्रॉम
नहीं नहीं यार,
गुजरात. नहीं नहीं
मैं
नहीं
तो
नहीं, एक सेकंड.
हाँ,
पाटन
गुजरात बोलना
लोकसभा,
है।
Patan Lok Sabha, the margin is down to 15,000 between BJP and Congress. There is a chance that BJP might lose 2 seats in
ठीक है।
Gujarat. This is,
अब है ना,
yeah.
हम 2014 की
Mhm,
वाराणसी में जाते हैं हम लोग। जस्ट गिव मी अ कपल ऑफ मोमेंट्स कि हाउ कैन यू नॉट लव दिस मैन? आई जस्ट फ्रिकिंग लव इलेक्शंस सो मच फन।
mhm,
इट्स फ्रिकिंग ब्रिलियंट। वाराणसी का अभी रुक जा, मेरे को लास्ट में निकालना पड़ेगा पहले नरेंद्र दामोदर दास मोदी का। ओके, as of now Mr. Modi is leading by 1,44,260 votes, all
mm,
right.
mm, mm.
2014 में Mr. Modi had won by a good 3,60,000 vote, 3,70,000 vote margin, ठीक है।
Hmm.
2019 में he won by 4,79,000 vote margin,
Wow.
ठीक है। As of now Mr. Modi only leading by 1,44,000 votes in Varanasi. Boss, even Mr. Modi's vote share winning percentage has reduced.
Yeah.
मोदी जी जीत रहे हैं, कंफर्टेबल मार्जिन से जीत रहे हैं। मगर आप मेरे को एक बात बताओ, जब आप एक बार जीतते हो कितने, 4,70,000 और 80,000 से,
Mhm, mhm.
अगर आप 3,70,000 से जीतते हो और अगर आपका विनिंग मार्जिन बॉस 2.5 लाख वोट से कम होता है, 3 लाख वोट से कम होता है, तो आप उसको क्या बोलोगे?
नहीं, not
कितने
just
हैं?
that,
अभी अभी
Kushal.
लोग बोल देंगे डेमोक्रेसी में 1 वोट से भी जीतना जीतना होता है। भाई वो मेरे को भी मालूम है, मगर इतना बड़ा चंक ऑफ वोट्स आपके प्रधानमंत्री की कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी में भी निकल के गया है, तो उसका क्या मतलब है?
नहीं, मैं एक दूसरा स्टेटिस्टिक देना चाहता हूँ. अरविंद केजरीवाल एंड अजय राय, इफ यू ऐड देयर वोट्स, राइट, चलो बीएसपी को भी ऐड कर लो. अगर आप कर लो तो इट्स अबाउट 3.3 लाख वोट्स इन 2014. द मार्जिन रिमेन्स अबाउट द सेम, 3.4 lakh if you add SP and Congress vote in 2019. Now there is already a BSP candidate, which was a Muslim candidate. Mayawati tried to do her best, I think. I'm not sure, to get some votes there, to help out, but he only got 30,000 votes. So the Congress candidate is already at 3.85 lakh votes. So they have already gotten 50 to 60,000 votes more than last time. So even if you look at the percentage of electors that were more, right, comparatively usse zyada mila hai. And right now all the rounds are not done. I think the way they are going, they'll end up getting about 4.3 or 4.4 lakh votes. That's close to 1 lakh votes more than last time. So that is concerning, and that's the same Purvanchal belt that I was talking
Yeah,
about. That should be
basically
very
the Yadav vote and the Jat vote basically has
clearly
uh,
deserted.
clearly
Yeah.
deserted them in some parts.
Yeah, and credit where credit is due, क्योंकि हमने राहुल गांधी को पेला भी बहुत है and stuff. And but I never believed that they were going to lose Raebareli, but I think they've won Raebareli by a pretty big margin. I think he's ahead by 3 lakh votes. Oh God.
And congratulations to Rahul Gandhi and
Okay.
kudos to him also.
Yeah.
I would be the first person to stand up and admit this. Listen, मेरा फंडा बड़ा क्लियर है लाइफ में। मैं अगर कोई जीतता है, मैं सबसे पहले उठ के उसको congratulate करूंगा. Do I like Rahul Gandhi? No. Do I think he is evil? Yes. Do I think he's the worst thing that could happen to India? Yes. But he has won. Democracy is supreme. Congratulations to him.
करेक्ट सो दैट इज द मोस्ट नहीं और दूसरी बात बीजेपी ऑल्सो शुड अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट दे डिड एंड ट्राई टू गेट द समाजवादी पार्टी का लोकल एमएलए इनटू बीजेपी जो रायबरेली का आपका लोकल एमएलए था दे गॉट हिम इनटू बीजेपी एंड ट्राइड टू डू दिस गेट a lot of local RSS cadres were they sort of unhappy with SP and BSP folks coming freely into BJP? That's another important question. Also, the whole yogi and non-yogi sort of thing. So there is another seat called Badaun, right? Where Badaun mein, it's a Samajwadi Party hotbed. Right now, BJP is leading, but the margin is only 6,000 votes. And that's a traditional
नहीं, मगर
Samajwadi
देख
Party.
यूपी में बहुत सारी सीट्स है जिसमें समाजवादी पार्टी इज लीडिंग और मार्जिन ऐसा है.
Nay,
Too
nay,
many.
and I'll tell you where it helps. So I'm going to show BSP also does help.
मैं वो
करती है
पेज
ना
खोलूं,
BJP.
मैं पेज खोलूं तेरे लिए.
हाँ ठीक है हाँ बदाऊं का खोल दे एंड लुक एट द बीएसपी कैंडिडेट मतलब ही इज वेरी अनक्रिएटिवली नेम मतलब वो मुस्लिम खान नाम है उनका मतलब द ओनली ऑब्जेक्टिव द बीएसपी कैंडिडेट इज कि मुस्लिम वोट लाने हैं मुझे एंड आई हैव टू ट्राई एंड प्ले फास्ट ब्लॉक
ये
डिफेंस
बदाऊं
फॉर द
है,
बीजेपी.
ठीक है. बदाऊं में इस समय भारतीय जनता पार्टी से दुर्विजय सिंह शक्य लीडिंग है, आदित्य यादव हैं दूसरे समाजवादी पार्टी के. 6,528 वोटों का अंतर है. ये है इस
करेक्ट
समय बदाऊं से, राइट?
हाँ ये बाय द वे मुझे ये पेज का ये पुराने वाले लिंक है ना बिकॉज आई वाज नॉट
एक
गेटिंग
मैं
दिस
तेरे को
लिंक.
लिंक है ना प्राइवेट चैट में डाल रहा हूँ,
हाँ
तू
डाल
देख.
because it's much easier to monitor like this.
And why do people think I would have run away from doing these streams? Hello, मेरे को कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. मैं तो आने ही वाला था. A lot of people
हाँ
think I was gonna run away or anything. No, I don't run away from anything.
अच्छा
लेकिन
on oh my god Onla is Menaka Gandhi's old seat. BJP is ahead
yes.
only by 700 votes.
774. रुक जा, वापस दिखाता हूँ. Oh, what a
This is
cliffhanger! What a cliffhanger!
ये
ये
मतलब
है, ये वाला.
this is
Smriti
all
is trailing by 1 lakh
yeah
votes.
it's
1
gone
lakh.
it's gone
It's
I mean
gone.
it's gone no it's gone there
Gone.
is no मतलब ये and Domariaganj again Jagdambika Pal's old seat which was a sort of a safe seat for BJP because he was a local face. Now the lead is down to just 24,000 votes. So it's just acha there is another Farukhabad. That's even crazy. Look at the margin in Farukhabad.
फर्रुखाबाद 1647. नहीं, मगर
हाँ
देख ऐसा है ना कि बहुत सारी सीट्स ऐसी हैं. तू समाजवादी की भी देखे. मैं तेरे को बोल रहा हूँ ना, आज बहुत सारे कैंडिडेट्स को यूपी के ना उनको रात भर नींद नहीं आने वाली. उनको 7-8 बजे तक नींद नहीं आने वाली है.
नहीं मतलब but I'm telling you there are so much bakwas I had heard from exit polls. Someone said that Kannauj is not a safe seat anymore. Akhilesh Yadav is leading by 1 lakh votes and there are 5 rounds of counting still there, right?
Yeah,
I mean I'm not a fan of Akhilesh Yadav but yaar kuch to yaar zara bolo but Anupriya
यार,
Patel has
I think exit poll bashing is not fair. I'll explain why. Because यार,
no
for this,
exit poll bashing nahi analysis. What are you doing with the data? Are you looking for the right data? Are you not looking for the
or
right
you're
data?
looking at things that you want to hear, confirmation bias.
Correct confirmation bias. When all the exit polls are just going between the 350 and 400 range it is weird like किसी और की कुछ अलग range नहीं हुई. Right? Is everyone trying to fix ke haan 350 ka like look at this and this is why I say it's not Selampur or Selampuri जिसमें BJP का candidate आगे चल रहा है. The margin is 400 votes. This election is not over, guys. There are so many close seats. Phulpur, Praveen
See,
Patel.
BJP has gone again up to 240 now. It is so confusing. वो 238 होते हैं, फिर 240 होते हैं, और
हाँ
कम से कम 20-25 सीट क्लिफ हैंगर हैं. तो अगर बीजेपी 250-55 आती है, फिर यार वो तो फिर सरकार तो फिर एक ही आदमी की बनने वाली है. फिर तो
हाँ
क्या भी.
absolutely but the fact is
नहीं, बोल
we are
सॉरी.
still no I'm saying the fact is या हम तो the fact is कि हम लोग यहाँ पे आए हैं and we are discussing this 7 hours into counting. That is a lot to say.
या सो बॉस, नॉर्मली जब एक रीजनेबल वन साइडेड इलेक्शन होता है उसमें आप 2 बजे तक, इंडिया टाइम 2 बजे, अभी इट इज 2:45 PM इन इंडिया राइट नाउ, फ्रिकिन 5 5 a.m. here in Canada, पूरी रात नहीं सोया. So I think you can, say where the election is going. In this case, now BJP has gone up to 242, by the way. NDA has gone up to 294. I am watching CNN News 18. तू कुछ और चैनल खोल के रख, मैं CNN News 18 खोल के रखा.
मैं एनडीटीवी और इंडिया टुडे के देख रहा हूँ. एनडीटीवी स्टिल सेइंग 288, 292 फॉर दैट, एंड इंडिया अलायंस 232. So it is still very, it's a big twist happening.
यार मेरे को यही समझ में नहीं आता, ये चैनल्स कौन सा टिकर फॉलो करते हैं. इट्स सो कंफ्यूजिंग. लाइक अभी I just don't get it. I mean, it's very confusing. I don't know.
Speaking about tickers, the markets took a big hit today. As
भाई उसका कोई टेंशन नहीं है. SIP में पैसा डाल के रखो,
हाँ वो आ जाएंगे ऊपर.
वो ऊपर आ जाएंगे बॉस. इतना कोई टेंशन मत लो. हर महीने में पैसा डालो, अभी तो पैसा डालने का टाइम है.
हाँ बिल्कुल, exactly. This is time to put money in. So that is one thing for sure. Second thing, and by the way guys, I'm going to do a shameless plug. Kushal and I have both been talking and tweeting about this. Zara follow करो कुशल को और मुझे Twitter पे. There are so many people, and like the stream, there are more than 5,000 to 6,000 people joining us on Twitter and
नहीं YouTube में 5,000 है, Twitter में भी 5,000 है. इस समय 10,000 10,500 लोग इसको देख रहे हैं.
तो प्लीज लाइक.
अरे लेफ्ट विंग वालों, तुम लोग मोए मोए करने आए हो या जो करने आए हो, मगर मैं इतना जानता हूँ क्योंकि मोए मोए टाइप करने के लिए भी तुम लोग ने सब्सक्राइब किया है, तो आई अप्रिशिएट इट.
यस, सो 1,500 ही लाइक है. शो सम लव यार. Do some likes. I had to do that little plug for us, Kushal. इतनी 5 बजे है. But let's.
By the way, एक और आदमी की मैं तारीफ करना चाहूंगा जिसको मैंने बहुत मजाक उड़ाया था, योगेंद्र यादव. भाई पटेगा एक्चुअल में. करना राइट हो गया यार. फाइनली योगेंद्र यादव ने कुछ तो राइट प्रेडिक्शन किया, क्योंकि इतने साल से योगेंद्र यादव, मगर योगेंद्र यादव भी पलटू राम है. आफ्टर द एग्जिट पोल बोल रहा था नहीं ये तो ऑपोजिशन तो निकम्मी है, ये है वो है, ऐसे सब बोल रहा था. तो मगर ठीक है, अगेन मैं तो देखो जिसका मजाक उड़ाता हूँ उसका तारीफ करने का भी हिम्मत रखता हूँ. तो योगेंद्र यादव, वेल डन भाई. तुमने एक अच्छा किया, तो वेरी गुड.
Exactly. So then, by the way, there are rumors on India Today that BJP is planning a victory bash at 7 p.m. So I don't understand what. So if I know Mr. Modi right now he's not thinking about the victory. He's only bashing right now, and there are a few people in his advisory team who are being bashed. So there's one thing right now.
I love the Indian voter. Even Narendra Damodar Das Modi जैसे आदमी को जमीन पे ले आया.
No, वो तो कर्नाटका. We'll go into Karnataka. First, I want to talk about Bihar before we go into Karnataka, because Karnataka में DK शिव कुमार को 10 सीट दे दी, उसके भाई को हरा दिया. That is the power of Indian voter.
बाहर है यार. मतलब
1.5 लाख वोट से, मतलब अनबिलीवेबल. एंड देवेगौड़ा भी क्या,
तेजस्वी कैसा कर रहा है यार? तेजस्वी का मार्जिन कम हुआ है, बड़ा है?
नहीं पड़ा. इज अ वेरी हेल्दी मार्जिन, वेरी हेल्दी मार्जिन.
तेजस्वी इज डूइंग वेल ना.
हाँ, बट बीजेपी इज नॉट गोइंग बियॉन्ड 16. It's 16 and JDS is doing 2, and I don't trust JDS.
कर्नाटका खोलूंगा इधर इसी पे.
हाँ इसी पे नहीं, but let's look at Bihar first, because Bihar is more fun than Karnataka. Oh my God, BK Suresh is losing by 2.8 lakh votes.
That is crazy.
That is crazy. And still they are winning by 10 cents. And let me give you another interesting, that Hasan, Prajwal Revanna is losing. मतलब इंडियन वोटर की बात निराली. प्रज्वल रेवन्ना को भी हरा दिया, डीके सुरेश को भी हरा दिया.
भाई इंडियन वोटर, इंडियन डेमोक्रेसी की जय हो. मान
जय हो. क्या यार, this is an unreal result. So let's go to Bihar and then we'll talk about.
चल मैं स्क्रीन पे ला रहा हूँ स्क्रीन पे.
First of all,
बिहार कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी वाइज.
हाँ, तो कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसीज वाइज बिहार में कुछ अलग ही सीन चल रहा है. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, द बिहार वोटिंग इज गोइंग एक्सट्रीमली स्लो, बट आई वांट टू टॉक अबाउट द पार्टीज हु आर लीडिंग. द नंबर 1 पार्टी इन बिहार राइट नाउ इज जनता दल यूनाइटेड. सब बोल रहे थे बीजेपी के टिकट पे ड्रैग है जनता दल. भाई जेडीयू ने बीजेपी को बचा लिया, वरना बीजेपी की बैंड लग जाती एंड दे वुड हैव लॉस्ट द इलेक्शन.
नहीं मगर यार बीजेपी का वोट ट्रांसफर होता है भाई. बीजेपी का वोटर है ना, ट्रांसफर होता है.
Correct. I'm saying JDU का भी हुआ है because of the seats they have been allotted.
Yeah.
Because Ramvilas Paswan, Chirag Paswan has won 5 seats. The reason BJP has lost or is losing is some seats are demographics, right? So JDU, BJP, and Paswan, they are together getting 31 seats, and Hindustani Awami Morcha, who's with them, is getting 30. So 32 out of 40, and RJD, Congress, and the Marxist Leninists. Are getting 8 seats. Now, RJD and Marxist is an alliance. I find it so funny because there have been RJD cadres who have gotten to jail or alleged allegations में कि लफड़ा हुआ है in terms of what is with murders and so forth. But we don't want to go too much into detail on this. Speaking of Bihar, let's look at constituencies wise results on state wise on that. Bihar mein, there has been two sets of things that has happened in Bihar. That traditional belt of BJP, right, Bhagalpur and stuff, they have done really well, and they've gone like in Darbhanga and so forth. They've ran up the margins and they've gotten really healthy margins.
और तेरे को याद है बिहार में लोग बोल रहे थे वोटिंग परसेंटेज कम है, वोटिंग परसेंटेज कम है, वोटिंग पर बीजेपी ने साफ कर दिया है उधर जेडीयू के साथ.
Absolutely, band बजा दिए, and they've actually done it. They've actually done it very well. The issue with Bihar is the state-wise trends. If you look at the seats, the other seats like Purvi Champaran and stuff, the Radha Mohan Singh, that should have been a safe seat for him, he's only winning by 50,000 votes. Right. So then, and look at this. This should shock people even more. RK Singh, the ex-Home Secretary, he was given that seat. He is losing that seat to the Communist Party of India, Marxist Leninist. I mean, he's the ex-Home Secretary of India. I'm telling you, this is the most unbelievably crazy result that's happening. And can you send me this link again, Kushal, ये बिहार वाला, because वो सिर्फ यूपी वाला. Yeah, actually मुझे ये
रुक जा, मैं तेरे को बिहार का प्राइवेट चैट में भेज रहा हूँ.
Oh, actually I found it. Never mind.
नहीं रुक जा, ये ले बिहार का भेज दिया तेरे को प्राइवेट चैट में.
हाँ, so that is one. एक दूसरी है बक्सर की सीट, which is just scroll a little down. The margins are 675 votes. Now it went up to 739.
100 वोट बढ़ गया भाई, 100 वोट बढ़ गया.
And Kishanganj, but Kishanganj is a traditional Muslim seat, and Mohammed Javed of the Congress should win it. 10,000 votes se aage hai. I think he's going to win it quite comfortably. The other seat that BJP is going to look at is Nevada and Purnia. Both, if you go to the next page, Purnia is the most interesting one. Purnia, JDU is trailing, and the person leading is Pappu Yadav, who is contesting as an independent, and he is only contesting by trailing by 12,000 votes, right? Ek aur baat, and you're just showing that seat, Pataliputra, right above Purnia. Misa Bharti has taken a comfortable 40,000 vote lead over Ram Kripal Yadav. Ram Kripal Yadav used to be the trusted lieutenant of Lalu Prasad Yadav. He rebelled and went to the BJP, was even named a minister and stuff, and they went. What I don't understand is Ravi Shankar Prasad from Patna Sahib, Kushal. Patna Sahib is as safe a BJP seat as humanly possible, and the margin that they have is just 90,000 votes. So Lalu Prasad Yadav's vote share in Patna Sahib, Anshul Avijit is, I think, the son of Meera Kumar, if I'm not mistaken. So he's, that old Jagjeevan Ram sort of constituency and stuff, and they're trying to invoke his legacy. But I'm looking at just Patna Sahib Lok Sabha. Last time unka margin kya tha? BJP's margin last time was 3 lakh votes, 2.85 lakhs.
ये शत्रुघ्न सिन्हा जी की सीट थी ना?
Correct. It's a Kayastha dominated seat. And they are doing that. Acha, another interesting seat, if you go down to Saran mein Rajiv Pratap Rudy is taking on the other daughter of Lalu Prasad Yadav in Rohini Acharya.
What a fight.
And that margin is 14,000. So Bihar is also not done yet. And then the other seat is Sasaram, which is also interesting because Sasaram used to be Meera Kumar, apni speaker's old seat, and for the longest time that was the only seat that Congress won in Bihar. And but they are retaining that, and Kishanganj.
Yeah, मगर उनका भी मार्जिन को इतना अच्छा नहीं है, 16,000 ही है.
नहीं है बिल्कुल. So but I'm saying
यार ये इलेक्शन बहुत क्लोज हो रहे हैं. तो कितनी सीट्स देख, हर स्टेट में 10 से 25,000 के मार्जिन के कितनी सीट्स हैं.
So that is what Bihar may be. Agar aap voting percentages dekho, if you add up the voting percentages, if I just do the math right now, JDU plus BJP plus LJP is about 24-45%. The communists plus so 5%, 13, and RJD is about 38. So there is actually an about 7-8% gap between the BJP led alliance and the India alliance. The difference here is that it's concentrated in some seats. So there are a few seats where the votes that they are getting in Bihar are a ridiculously high number, and that is what's basically driving the election.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see how that pans out, and wo hota kaise hai. But this is again going down to the wire, and everyone's still holding their numbers. By the way,
Yep.
according to India Today, NDA drops down to below 300 officially now. They are at 294, and India is still holding at 232.
Yeah, but Election Commission website now has made BJP 241 again. They had taken it down to 237. I don't
I'm going to make a prediction. BJP, there is no way BJP is crossing more than 272.
भाई 250 भी होंगे क्या?
वो अभी मुझे डाउट है, 255 भी नहीं. एंड आई हैव सेड दिस ऑन माय टाइमलाइन a few minutes ago that this whole 272 number for NDA, I don't buy it. It's a bullshit number. I think 250 255 plus नहीं आएंगे, तो there's going to be a problem.
Let's see. वो तो देख
No,
भाई, मैं
because
वो चीजों के बारे में मैं बोलता नहीं हूँ, क्योंकि वो मेरे पे ग्रेड के बियॉन्ड चीजें हैं. मेरी औकात
no,
के बाहर वाली चीजों के बारे में बात नहीं करता.
correct. But
अभी मोदी क्या करेगा चंद्रबाबू नायडू के साथ, देख भाई, ये तो सिर्फ मोदी और चंद्रबाबू नायडू, मोदी और नीतीश कुमार को मालूम. किसी को नहीं मालूम वो अंदर में क्या खिचड़ी पकती है, और जो बोलता है वो झूठ बोलता है. बाकी ये तो देखो, बाकी आई फील in politics everybody has a price, boss. Simple है.
correct,
सिंपल है.
absolutely.
एवरीबडी हैज अ प्राइस. ये लोग एक दूसरे को खरीदेंगे. कांग्रेस कितना पैसा ऑफर करेगी उसको? वो अगर चल समझ ले, हाइपोथेटिकल सिनेरियो, कांग्रेस को वो बोलेगा हाँ मैं तुम्हारे साथ आ जाता हूँ, तुम मेरे को प्रधानमंत्री बनाओ. राहुल गांधी क्यों उसको बोलेगा? राहुल गांधी बोलेगा भाई मैं काय को नहीं प्रधानमंत्री बनूं, मेरे ऑलमोस्ट 100 सीट है. तो वो नहीं होएगा बॉस, वो नहीं होगा. तो
Yeah.
हो सकता है कि ये लोग सिर्फ मोदी के साथ खुन्नस खाने के लिए कर दें, क्योंकि सबको है कि नहीं मोदी का तो घमंड तोड़ना है. You never know.
By
But
the way,
probabilities हैं.
Meerut switched again. Now BJP is ahead by 1,000 votes.
भाई नॉर्मली अपन 2-3 बजे तक प्रेडिक्शन दे देते हैं इंडिया के.
नहीं.
ये तो मुझे लगता है 6, 6:30, 7 बजे तक ये तो पागलपन चलता रहेगा.
नहीं, prediction आएगा ही नहीं. And Selampur has gotten closer again. Now it's 700 votes. So मतलब कुछ पागलपनी चल रहा है. And
एकदम कट थ्रो. बेसिकली क्या मतलब,
no,
जाट
let me
वोट
tell you.
और ये
Sakshi Maharaj from Unnao, right? Sakshi
Oh,
Maharaj
yeah.
won by 4 lakh votes last time. Guess
Yeah.
his margin right now. Sakshi Maharaj is leading by a grand total of 28,000 votes.
भाई ये वही आदमी है ना जिसने बहुत सारी बिगेटेड स्टेटमेंट्स दी हुई हैं और लोगों ने बहुत सपोर्ट
Correct.
किया है. ये वही आदमी है ना?
I'm assuming. I don't know.
wrong? Am I
I'm not
wrong?
sure. हो सकता है. I mean, but I know he made a lot of controversial statements and in the parliament and stuff, and there were a bunch of interesting things there. But now he has gotten 28,000 vote. And Annu Tandon, who was from the Congress, switched to the Samajwadi Party. Now is essentially very close in heels, and there are at least 4 rounds or 5 rounds of voting. मतलब 20,000 तो कुछ margin नहीं है in this level of seat. Now don't come to me and say आपने तो बोला था 20,000 वो स्टेट में ज्यादा है. हाँ, हर एक स्टेट का अलग अलग होता है मेरे भाई. So every state has its own sort of trends there. So boss, Gujarat में Congress is still holding the lead. I don't think Mr. Modi is going to forgive the Gujarat BJP for this. It's there are some seats some things that I know. And Banaskantha में Congress's lead is 21,000 now. They're picking this seat up. अब because 11 लाख
यार गुजरात में यार फिर भी लास्ट मोमेंट तक बोला. बेसिकली ये इलेक्शन में दबा के सी ओके अभी नाउ वी आर 1 hour into the stream. I want to talk about this again, another one of these bad arguments that people do. Listen, never the Muslim bloc vote. See, बॉस मुस्लिम्स एक सेम आदमी है ना, जब तुम उनसे बात करोगे बोलेगे मुस्लिम हमेशा एक की तरफ वोट करता है, और सेम आदमी से बात करोगे तो अभी उसने एक तरफ वोट किया। भाई अगर उसने एक तरफ ही वोट करता है तो उसका वोट तो एक ही तरफ था ना। ये कब
हम्म।
पूछा जाएगा कि हिंदुओं ने किधर वोट किया है? ये भी प्रश्न पूछ लो ना, हिंदुओं ने किधर वोट किया है, ये
या
क्यों नहीं पूछता
एग्जैक्ट।
कोई?
और
मतलब
वो
यार,
आएंगे बंगाल में, बिकॉज बंगाल में the only way BJP could have gotten 31, what the exit polls were saying, if there was a massive Hindu
हिंदू
consolidation.
कंसोलिडेशन, बंगाल खोलते हैं, चल मैं बंगाल खोल रहा हूँ अभी।
31 आए लेकिन ममता जी के
हाँ बॉस, क्लियर है, हिंदू वोट हैज स्प्लिट। क्लियर है, हिंदुओं का वोट स्प्लिट हो गया है अभी। बंगाल में वोट परसेंटेज पे पहले जाना चाहता हूं मैं। I'll put it up on the screen। मतलब लोग पागल के जैसे कुछ भी बात करते हैं। बंगाल में ऑल इंडिया तृणमूल कांग्रेस इज 46.3%, बीजेपी इज 38.21% एज ऑफ नाउ। एज ऑफ नाउ सीपीआईएम इज 5.64, आईएनसी इज 4.64। तो ये मतलब कोई है ही। और तू अगर कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी वाइज देखेगा तो बंगाल में भी काफी कॉम्पिटिशन्स में, अभी देख ये, अभी ये सीट सुजानता मजुमदार जो लीड कर रहा है उसमें बहुत कम मार्जिन है। यहाँ पे
हम्म।
टीएमसी लीड कर रही है, इसमें भी बहुत कम मार्जिन है।
या तो
बाकी तो एक ये देख, ये खान सौमित्रा बिष्णुपुर में है, और फिर देख 4 सीट में अभी कम मार्जिन है। बाकी सीट्स में तो कंफर्टेबली डिक्लेयर कर दो कि वो विनर कौन है। अभी 4 सीट है, ये 5वीं सीट है, इधर भी एक बहुत कम मार्जिन है 1900 का। फिर ये 6ठी सीट है, यहाँ पे कम मार्जिन है एक और
करेक्ट।
फिर 7वीं सीट है, इधर कम मार्जिन है।
So let's look at, can you show Alipur Dwar? That was an interesting one I wanted to show.
सीट
It should
है
be on the first seat, right?
या
Alipur Dwar's where Manoj Tiggar is leading by 38,000. Last time his margin was 3.5 lakh, 2.5 lakh votes. Right. Asansol, Babul Supriyo had won that seat for the BJP. He crossed over to Trinamool. Shatrughan Sinha was given Asansol. That has a lot of population from Bihar, a lot of Hindi speaking population in that seat, border seat. Hai. SS Aluwalia, the BJP's most fascinating Sardar face who speaks fluent Bangla, was given Asansol. He has been the representative of Darjeeling also. And yeah, he lost, he's about to lose that seat. So Bengal has been a fascinating case study in basically how, that is one state that pollsters actually completely got it wrong.
या
मतलब
बंगाल में there are 7 close seats that can go either way as of now।
एंड मालदाह उत्तर खागेन मुर्मू इज लीडिंग बाय 42,000 वोट्स। अभी बहुत बालूरघाट Sukanta Majumdar, like what you said, right? Just 4,500 votes. So that North BJP bastion, Mamta is breaching that bastion. And Raiganj, that is the most interesting one. Raiganj Congress, BJP is only leading by 20,000. And I think they are helped because Congress has a Muslim face who got 1.3 lakh votes. And so the that split is helping the BJP right now. But if there is an additional jump that the Trinamool Congress gets, Bengal is, by the way, counting votes very slowly. So because right now, like they have not, a lot of their seats are just voting like 5-6 lakh people counted in Raiganj. If I use that as an example or something, that has like close to 12 lakh voters or 13 lakh turnout. That was a turnout. So abhi 6 से 7 lakh vote baki hai. So Bengal mein आधे से so a lot of close seats could flip. Unfortunate part for the BJP, 80% of those close seats are BJP leading seats. And typically, like we have seen that they flip the other way. The sad part for the BJP is that they have not been able to go into the bastion of Mamata Banerjee in Kolkata. Like Kolkata is a total sweep for Mamata Banerjee. I personally thought that Kolkata North was a very interesting seat, but they're very far behind. Congress might win one seat, which is Maldaha Dakshin, but the shock for Congress is Behrampur. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary is trailing by 30,000 votes against Yusuf Pathan. But again, only 6 lakh or 7 lakh votes have been counted. There are, or I'm sorry, about Behrampur mein about the number is about close to 8 lakh. So there are still 4 lakh votes to go. So
यार बहुत स्लो वोटिंग काउंटिंग हो रही है, बहुत स्लो वोटिंग काउंटिंग हो रही है इधर।
mhm. So that is it. But I actually expect that if the trends hold true, Mamta might pick 2 or 3 more seats from Bengal, and that could be trouble for BJP, because right now they need to hold on to every. मतलब BJP के लिए 240 is like a psychological boost now. अगर वहां तक वो नहीं आए तो बहुत मोए मोए टाइप्स हो जाएगा, and it could be a problem. And right now they have stuck at I think they're stuck at 237. So it's been like I don't know, IBN में numbers क्या बोल रहे हैं बीजेपी के?
CNN तो अभी 293 एंड बीजेपी 242 कर दिया उन्होंने.
240. Okay, India Today is the same. So finally they have there, but ECI is reduced BJP to 239 now.
ECI is always 5 minutes late, so they correct
Late.
later on. They correct
Huh.
this trend that they show.
Correct.
But
So that's
CNN
what.
News 18 has pretty much been accurate on the trend.
But Congress is close to 100 now. I think
Yeah,
Congress will
Congress
cross
has been
100.
there. भाई मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है कि by the end of the day, if BJP touches 250, then Congress will go down to 90. Then तो यार जो तू बोल रहा है ना कि वो कौन पीएम होगा उसके ऊपर that
No,
discussion is
the
shut
whole
down.
question is if the other things happens. If Congress gets to 110 or 114, right?
कैसे होगा यार? कैसे होगा
नहीं हो भाई. महाराष्ट्र में I'm telling you there are many states
महाराष्ट्र
like
में जो
Maharashtra.
सीट्स है ना भाई, महाराष्ट्र में जो सीट्स हैं उसमें चल मैं तेरे को महाराष्ट्र खोल के बताता हूँ, ठीक है? महाराष्ट्र में जो सीट्स है वो देख भाई, महाराष्ट्र में
Maharashtra, Karnataka. There are 3 states where Congress can actually solidify the gains. Maharashtra, Karnataka,
महाराष्ट्र
UP,
में जो
and
अभी जो
Rajasthan.
सीट्स है ना उसमें भाई मेरे उसमें मार्जिन बहुत कम है जो सीट्स में है, और उधर बीजेपी भी आ सकती है. इतना आसान नहीं है महाराष्ट्र में. मतलब लेट्स नॉट अज्यूम दिस. आई विल ओपन महाराष्ट्र फॉर यू.
Oh my God! By the way, I have to tell you, from the last time we did, Uddhav is back to leading in 11 seats in Maharashtra.
देख
BJP
भाई
is on
इधर देख
12.
अभी जस्ट द
हाँ.
फर्स्ट अहमदनगर में लुक एट शरद चंद्र पवार एनसीपी's लीड. इट्स जस्ट 3700.
Yeah,
बाकी
but
तू
this is
बीजेपी की और आईएनसी की
no,
लीड्स
no, no,
देख,
no.
दे आर
Stop
कंफर्टेबल.
right there. Okay, so Ahmednagar में Dilip Sanghani, or I think Dilip was a good BJP face. Dilip Sanghvi or something ऐसा कुछ नाम था. They gave it to the Vikhe Patil family. Vikhe Patil is a old Congress leader. ये उसका पोता है Sujay Radhakrishna
आई
Vikhe
नो
Patil,
आई नो.
and he's losing. He won by more than 2 lakh votes or 1 lakh votes last time. And these are, I mean, these are ridiculously slow. I mean, कुछ भी हो सकता है. कुछ भी हो सकता है.
बॉस ये तो ऐसा है कि अपने को तो सोने जाना पड़ेगा 1 घंटे के अंदर, क्योंकि जिस स्पीड में ये लोग काउंटिंग कर रहे हैं आज तो बहुत लंबा दिनों. अभी ये देखना इधर
नहीं,
बीड़ में यार, पंकजा मुंडे बीड़ में सिर्फ 4000 वोट से लीड कर रही है.
and Bhandara Gondia, a seat that BJP should have won very comfortably, given that Praful Patel was also then. He is also whitewashed. Air India सब भूल गए. Now Bhandara Gondia भी वहाँ trail कर रहे हैं. So क्या
Yeah.
मिला?
Boss, the shocker for me is Chandrapur. Sudhir Mungatiwar losing by 1,37,000 votes. That's a
Yeah.
shock. He is a
No.
strong local leader. Very strong local leader.
If BJP loses Bid, and I'm going to say this, if BJP loses Bid,
Whoa.
India Alliance will get 35 in Maharashtra. उसकी कैस्केडिंग इफेक्ट 2 या 3 सीट पे होगी. राइट नाउ देयर नंबर इज, जो मैंने बोला था, 32 to 16 है, with 1 independent.
हटकंडगले देख 41.
Crazy. मतलब
40. Boss, this is too close to call right now. This is too
what
close
is
to.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, the again, look at that. Madha is, I think Madha probably Sharad Pawar is going to win that seat.
Yeah, but Mawar
is interesting. So Mawar is what is his name? Narayan Rane's belt. So he has delivered. Can we look at Ratnagiri Sindhudurg? I'm very curious to see what has happened. By the way, Sanjay Dina Patil has increased his lead. And look at Ujjwal Nikam's lead. 10,000 vote now.
Okay, पीयूष गोयल की लीड काफी हो गए हैं अभी. So
नहीं, उज्जवल निकम की देख भाई, that is the seat down to 10,000 from 50,000. See what I told? This is going to flip.
इसका मतलब किधर के खुले माल बॉक्स.
Yeah,
मतलब
absolutely.
बैंड्रा ईस्ट और चांदीवली के कुछ एरियाज के बॉक्स खुले हैं. नहीं मगर फिर देख अभी ये क्या होगा में, फिर विले पार्ले के बॉक्स खुलेंगे ना तो उज्जवल की
खुल
लीड बढ़
गए
जाएगी।
भाई। नहीं 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 नहीं, विले पार्ले इज नॉट हियर। विले पार्ले
क्या
इज द
बात कर
ओनली
रहा है?
एरिया। नहीं नहीं,
विले
विले
पार्ले
पार्ले है, करेक्ट करेक्ट करेक्ट। बट आई एम टेलिंग यू, Kalina, Vandre East, and Kurla. That is going to deliver it for Varsha Gaikwad. I
oof,
actually, I'm predicting this to be flip at the end of the day. I just don't right now. Agar if the lead is 10,000, this will flip. मुंबई साउथ सेंट्रल और साउथ में तो लीड इज तगड़ा। नाउ अब 40 से 50,000 वोट शिफ्ट नहीं
वो तो
होंगे।
जीत गए, उद्धव ठाकरे की पार्टी जीत गई।
The only way Arvind Sawant was going to lose is if the Gujarati vote that is in the Mumbai South, in the Kolaba, Mumbai Devi, Malabar Hill area came and vote for Yamini Jadhav.
लोधा जी का वोट।
If, if they didn't, khatam. So that is the thing. Acha, there is one interesting thing. Let's look at Ratnagiri. So Nitin Gadkari's margin is reduced to, by the way, to 90,000.
90,000।
oh, Nanded. Look, go a little up. Nanded. हाँ, ये होता है, आप अशोक चौहान को बीजेपी में लाते हो ना, क्या होता है? कांग्रेस इज स्टिल लीडिंग फ्रॉम नांदेड़।
Nana
What is
Patole
the
will be flexing a lot of muscles right now.
what is the point of getting Ashok Chavan?
यार ये
If he,
I mean just ridiculous।
yeah,
कुछ भी कर रहे थे लोग महाराष्ट्र में, कुछ भी बकवास
yeah,
चालू थी इनकी महाराष्ट्र में।
correct. I'm telling you, what is the point of getting Ashok Chavan? So there is
वाहियात
just
हरकतों की भी कोई सीमा होती है यार, मतलब वाहियात हरकतों की भी कोई सीमा होती है।
yeah, exactly. So I'm telling you, it's a very interesting sort of thing. And let's go to Ratnagiri before we switch to the other seats.
हाँ हाँ, रत्नागिरी ना
Uh,
65,000 है। I mean
not bad,
लीड
but yeah.
रत्नागिरी में खोल के तेरे को
Oh my
लास्ट
God, Congress is leading in Ramtek.
क्या
Ramtek voted in phase 1. They are actually, ये रक्षा खड़से ने रावेर में बचा लिया because एकनाथ खड़से, so they are going to win that seat very comfortably. But for me, what shocked me was Jalna. So Jalna में Rao Sahib Danve, who is the ex-president of Maharashtra BJP, is trailing by 20,000 votes. And Rao Sahib Danve has been an old face from Jalna. So I don't know what is happening. And वहाँ पे independents भी काफी है. One independent got about 70,000 votes. So I don't know that those are straight gains from Congress, and I think those are the ones that BJP Congress the exit pollsters I think got wrong. But do we want to look at Karnataka?
So देख 2019 में Narayan Rane was the opposition, right? So he had lost and Vinayak Raut had won by 1,78,000 in Ratnagiri, and then उसके पहले Nilesh Rane had fought and Vinayak Raut again had won by 1,50,000 votes. So अभी इस बार Narayan Rane himself is fighting for the BJP, so उनका margin काफी कम हो गया।
C.R. Patil, by the way, is going to get one of the most record margins. He's ahead by 7 lakh votes in Navsari, or 6,95,000 votes. So I think he's going to beat Mr. Amit Shah's margin from Gandhinagar, because there is Amit Shah is at 6.8. But that's what I'm saying. You know, people are not getting the real picture. So let's go to Karnataka if you want to talk about that.
Yeah,
because
I'll go to Karnataka. I'll pull it up.
That's a
for you.
very, very interesting situation there.
Karnataka, na? Just give me 2 minutes.
Yeah, take your time. Till then, I'm looking at the margins for seats around Maharashtra and stuff, and telling you. And then we'll also talk about the good stories of the day of BJP, which is Madhya Pradesh, because Madhya Pradesh is turning out to gave a bigger mandate to BJP than Gujarat did this time.
Yes, so I will not give the credit to Mr. Modi. I will give it to Mamaji.
मामाजी, no, Mr. Modi realized कि कुछ गड़बड़ है, and छिंदवाड़ा तो हम लोग एक्सपेक्ट ही कर रहे थे 1 लाख वोट से आगे. So Karnataka, this is a true swing state. And look at Bangalore Central. PC Mohan was projected to win. Now Congress is ahead. There is a significant Muslim vote in Bangalore Central, but you cannot just win with Muslim vote. The Hindus of Bangalore
This is not
Central,
the Hindus of India have significantly moved away from the BJP in this election.
yes. So, how much is the vote, and was it across caste lines? I don't know. There are a lot of friends we have from Bangalore that they can tell me what's going on. But the fact is, if BJP is losing Bangalore Central, they really need to worry about it, because more than 12 lakh votes have already been counted in Bangalore Central. So this could be a very dangerous thing. But look at Bangalore Rural. CN Manjunath, Dr. C. He's the son-in-law of Mr. Deve Gowda, decent candidate, well respected, and he is about to defeat um, the DK Suresh by 2.6 lakh votes. And that margin is going to be even bigger than Tejasvi Surya's margin. And that seat has been BJP seat since God knows how many years. So that is so, but these are all these old school BJP faces, right? Your Shobha Karandlaje winning by big. So BJP is sweeping all the north, rural and south seats. Rural may, because they tied up with JDS, the all the Vokkaliga vote that is there outskirts of Bangalore transferred to the BJP, and that JDS
By the way,
BJP
Bangalore
alliance.
रूरल बीजेपी लास्ट टाइम उनकी सो कॉल्ड वेव में भी हारी थी,
हाँ,
और उसके पहले भी हारी थी बैंगलोर
नहीं,
रूरल.
बिकॉज बेंगलोर रूरल में जेडीएस का बहुत बड़ा है. कुमार स्वामी एक बार जीता है वहां से, सो ही हैज अ वेरी स्ट्रांग बेस देयर. So he delivered that seat for BJP. I have no doubt. That's why it was given to the Gowda family. But let's go down, and I can go seat by seat in Karnataka. So Jagdish Shettar is leading. So those are the comfortable seats, right?
तेजस्वी का अभी 2.5 लाख का लीड है. मेरे को तेजस्वी का देखना है एक मिनट.
Yeah,
बैंगलोर साउथ.
but
सो तेजस्वी
while
लास्ट टाइम कितने से लीड था?
while you are
नहीं, आई जस्ट वांट
while
टू
you
सी
are
हिज विन मार्जिन. तेजस्वी लास्ट टाइम कितने से जीता था? लास्ट टाइम तेजस्वी 3,31,000, और उसके पहले तो अनंत कुमार जीते, वो 2,28,000 से. तेजस्वी हैज हेल्ड हिज ओन यार. तेजस्वी हैज हेल्ड हिज ओन.
Oh, by the way, speaking of holding its own, three cheers for Mr. Suresh Gopi, the first BJP MP from Kerala. Thrissur is a seat we highlighted that BJP could win, and he has won it handsomely, and so good for him.
NDA has gone up to 295, BJP has gone up to 244. By the way.
240. Okay, so they are getting close to that 250 mark and stuff. EC is still showing 240, so that's very interesting that they're showing 244. Let's look at Belgaum. Sorry, not Belgaum, Bellary. Bellary is the key. Bellary was the old Congress seat that Indira
ये वो
Gandhi and
जो
Sonia Gandhi won.
जो वो हाथ रखा था सुषमा स्वराज जी ने दोनों के
Correct.
ऊपर.
Doro Reddy
ये वो
brothers, and
रेड्डी
Mr.
ब्रदर्स ना.
B. Sriramulu is a very close associate of the Reddy brothers, and they are going to lose that seat of Bellary, and it's going to be a bad loss for them. And this is a shocker that even BJP was not sure of happening. So Bellary, I call it the three Bs: Bellary, Banaskantha, the close fight in Bede. It's it's problematic, right? Bidar is another one. Bidar is an old Congress seat. Like they did well, but look at the margin. It's 1.8 lakhs. So that is the reason why you're not seeing much movement in Karnataka. वो set है. And if you scroll down the list, I'll go over the other seats. Right? See, huge margins. Chitradurga has been a swing seat. Jay Swami won from BJP, won it in 2009, and then it swung to the Congress in 2014. In the Modi wave, it actually voted for the Congress. So don't be surprised if the Congress makes. But this is a win of this guy doesn't get credit much. Is Mallikarjun Kharge. He is from Karnataka. He made sure that DK Shivkumar and what's his name, Siddaramaiah, stop fighting, and he's delivered that. And so if you keep going forward, so Karnataka is, as most of it is decided, like those seats are, they're not going. Chikbalpur used to be a traditional Congress seat where Veerappa Moily used to win, but I don't think that's going to happen. So that's pretty much said. If you want to go to the next one, go scroll down. So that's the Gulbarg is the only one, and Gulbarg, the seat is Mallikarjun Kharge's old seat, and so how they do remains to be seen. And Gayatri Siddeshwara, if I'm not mistaken, is related to the GM Siddeshwara, the old BJP. So they gave it to a dynast. So Congress gave it to another dynast in Prabha Mallikarjun, and one dynast is prevailing over the other dynast there. What is interesting is
Hmm.
Dharwad. Prahlad Joshi, strong Brahmin face of the BJP, should have won by a big, big margin. 98,000 vote is still significant, but I think it should have been more. Hassan, look at Hassan. Hassan is the big one. Prajwal Revanna, grandson of Devegowda, probably arrested right now for all his escapades
I'm so
and
happy this man
justifiably
has
so.
lost. I am so happy
Mhm.
this man has lost.
He
Sincerely
shouldn't
happy
have won.
this man has lost.
Absolutely. And Basavaraj Bomai. Oh, by the way, NDA is down to 291 on India today, and India is up to 235. So three seat swing just happened. So
Hmm.
Hassan May. And then even in Haveri, Baswaraj Bommai, the chief minister of the ex-chief minister of Karnataka, he should have done a lot better, but he's barely scraping through right now, leading by 40,000 votes. It was a much safer seat for that. But if you look at the map of Karnataka, Kushal, and mainly the Hyderabad Karnataka region, right,
Hmm.
which is bordering Andhra Pradesh,
Hmm.
that was the old Congress bastion, and that is where Mr. Kharge is from as well. There was a lot of SC vote there. There was a lot of some tribal vote as well, some OBC vote. That is where the Congress has won back, and a lot of us felt कि तभी वहाँ जीतेंगे, and then here you are. They are actually getting there, and they are ahead in 10 seats. I think that could go up to 11. There is one or two close contests where Congress could do a bit of a surprise, and we'll see. One very happy BJP is going to be very happy with that they are going to retain Kolar, which is a traditional Congress seat, but JDS won it for them with 70,000
Hmm.
votes. So that
Hmm.
alliance with JDS, I was not a fan of that, but that probably saved BJP about 5 or 6
Yeah.
seats.
Yeah.
अगर JDS से alliance नहीं करते तो Congress would have won 20 from Karnataka. I have no doubt
Yeah.
in my mind, because then Congress would have allied with JDS and
या
won 20 from
कर्नाटका का ये
there.
जो ट्रेंड है ना, ये प्रीटी मच फाइनल है, क्योंकि जिधर जाना है उधर ही जा रहा है, और मार्जिन्स आर वेरी बिग. आई डोंट सी एनी चेंजेस हैपनिंग इन कर्नाटका. जो
Hmm.
है वही रहने वाला है. असली खेला महाराष्ट्र, बंगाल की कुछ सीट्स, यूपी की कुछ सीट्स
Hmm.
इसमें है. बहुत थिन मार्जिन्स हैं इन तीनों में अभी भी.
There is one Congress face that I'm not terribly disappointed that he's one is Manish Tiwari. He's a decent Congress face. I have a lot of disagreements with him or something, but he should have been
आई
given
लाइक
a
मनीष.
seat from Punjab. I felt Punjab में तो उसका chance था, but he's still ahead by 4,000 votes from Chandigarh. Anything can happen. अच्छा पंजाब में क्या हो यार? वहां तो सुपड़ा ही साफ हो गया बीजेपी का. Congress has 7 seats. AAP has 3. SAD has won that seat of the additional seat of Batinda, and Sarabjit Singh Khalsa and Mr. Amritpal Singh from jail has won that seat. He's ahead by 1.5 lakh votes as an independent. And essentially, BJP's vote share is about 18%. So, I mean, yes, they got a very respectable vote share, but nothing to
बीजेपी
show
का
on
वोट
this.
शेयर लास्ट टाइम क्या था?
I think 9 or 10%, if I'm not mistaken. But the thing is, like
तो
Praneeth
मेरा
Kaur got,
मेरा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है कि अगर बीजेपी 9% से 18% गई है तो पंजाब की स्टोरी क्या है?
it's still not what you think.
नहीं, पंजाब का स्टोरी क्या हो रही है? मैं एक बड़ा ही सिंपल सा क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा हूँ. 2019 में पंजाब में, ठीक है,
Hmm,
मैं उसके बारे में बात करना चाहता हूँ. पंजाब के आईएनसी को कितने 40% वोट मिले थे?
that's correct.
शिरोमणि अकाली दल को 27.76 मिले थे. भारतीय जनता
शायद.
पार्टी को 9.63 मिले थे,
Mhm,
और आम आदमी पार्टी को 7.38 मिले थे. ठीक है,
mhm,
बाकी छोड़ दे. लोक इंसाफ पार्टी को 3.43, बहुजन समाज पार्टी को 3.52. अब
hmm,
पंजाब में इस बार बात करो, आप 26% है, बीजेपी 18% है, बीएसपी 2.61 है, आईएनसी 26.32 है. तो भाई
hmm,
आईएनसी has lost a significant chunk of its vote,
hmm.
and that has gone to BJP.
That's correct, because BJP got Ravneet Singh Bittu, Praneeth Kaur,
and
and stuff.
and and लोग खालिस्तानी को वोट किया है, खालिस्तानी को वोट किया. तो भाई लास्ट टाइम संगरूर से किसको वोट किया था
Correct. But
2019 में?
मैं दूसरा इंटरेस्टिंग बात बोल रहा हूँ कि the thing is that seat like Amritsar, right? Amritsar mein Congress is leading by 37,000 and Taranjeet Singh Sandhu is back by, I think he's trailing by 57,000. He's third place. So even seats like those, them and Gurdaspur, where it was old Vinod Khanna's seat, and Hoshiarpur, I thought that they would win, but they are trailing in all those seats to the Congress, that is the surprising. And Hoshiarpur is even more shocking because Som Prakash is, I think Anita Som Prakash has the ticket. She's number three. He's losing by 1.1 lakh votes.
Hmm.
So like, so BJP has is not done. Ravneet
BJP
Singh
has
Bittu.
overall gained votes across Punjab, in my opinion.
Correct.
Overall, they
Correct.
have gained a lot of votes across Punjab. A lot of Congress votes have transferred to the BJP, which means the moderate Sikh vote has now started recognizing, including Jats. Because देख भाई, अगर अगर जट्टों का वोट नहीं आता था ना, तो बीजेपी के नंबर बढ़े कहाँ से? क्योंकि
हाँ,
अकालियों का तो पूरा सुपड़ा साफ हो गया. अगेन आई विल टेक यू बैक टू दिस.
that's right.
Shiromani Akali Dal is 13.5. Shiromani
Hmm.
Akali Dal last time was 27.76. ठीक है? तो
Hmm.
yes, I agree. जट्टों का वोट काफी आपको गया होगा, मगर जट्टों का वोट कुछ तो भाजपा को भी आया है.
Hmm. No, no, absolutely. कुछ कुछ आया है और कुछ SC ST का भी वोट, because पंजाब में there's a lot of backward caste population as well. So वो भी आया है. अच्छा, one interesting thing I want to talk is पंजाब के because there's a lot of Punjabi vote in Delhi. Delhi has the most, even the strangest mandate ever. So if you look at Delhi overall, तो आपको लगेगा कि BJP has 54% vote share. Then you look at it closer and you realize that out of the I think 334 lakh votes that they have come, right? A majority of them come from 3 to 4 seats. Like I mean, there obviously there is 11 lakh 11 lakhs from the Manoj Tiwari and stuff. So basically आपकी जो तीन सीट है, Northwest Delhi, West Delhi and Northeast Delhi, those three seats are giving you more than 0.5% of the vote. And Chandni Chowk and all of them कांटे की टक्कर. Chandni Chowk, Praveen Khandelwal is leading by 34,000 votes. So anything can happen still
So,
there.
by the way, the exit polls did not get Punjab all that wrong for the BJP. They maybe overestimated it a little bit, but Punjab में भी clear है BJP की growth हुई है पंजाब में as a
हाँ,
party.
बीजेपी की ग्रोथ तो हुई है एंड इट्स कंसिस्टेंट विथ व्हाट वी सॉ इन द बाई इलेक्शन. जालंधर का बाई इलेक्शन था, वो असेंबली का था, सब में ग्रोथ हुई है. सो एंड but Delhi is the most interesting part. Even Delhi, I think the exit polls got it right. They said Chandni Chowk और New Delhi में tough fight है.
दिल्ली खोलूं मैं?
हाँ, just it's a quick pixie because साथ ही तो सीट है. And then we can also take some super chats before we look at the other states because काफी आई है.
दिल्ली में खोल दिया है मैंने. पहले तो वोट परसेंटेज आप 26% है, बीजेपी 54.18 है, आईएनसी 17.12% है. और अब मैं कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसीज खोल रहा हूँ वहाँ.
हाँ,
ये देख लो भाई.
देख लो. प्रवीण खंडेलवाल 30,000, हर्ष मल्होत्रा 47,000, बांसुरी स्वराज 53,000. All those three last time they got massive margins. So वहां पे कांग्रेस आपका जो अलायंस था, they did manage to do sort of a couple of shockers and stuff, because all those three seats, if I just look at, I'm just looking at the margins. Chandni Chowk mein margin tha 2.28 lakhs. South Delhi में it was 3.67 lakhs and New Delhi में 2.56 lakhs. वहां से आप 40-50 हजार 30,000 उसमें आ गए. तो वहां पे भी there has been some erosion and I have no doubt in my mind that assembly elections में बीजेपी को टफ पड़ने वाला है दिल्ली.
बॉस, सिंपल भाषा में बोलूं तो ये वोटिंग परसेंटेज कम होने की वजह से नहीं हुआ है. ये बेसिकली हिंदू ने वोट करना बंद कर दिया है बीजेपी को. कुछ एक सेक्शन ऑफ हिंदूज ने बीजेपी को फॉर सम रीजन वोट नहीं किया. फॉर सम रीजन.
Now
वो
do you
क्या
also
रीजन है ना, वो तो आपको वो तो यार इट्स एनीबॉडीज गेस. वो कारण क्या होएगा.
and do you also blame the weather? I guess थोड़ा वो भी हो सकता है.
नहीं यार, मतलब वेदर का क्या यार. वेदर मतलब आई डोंट बाय दिस वेदर आर्गुमेंट. आई बिलीव दैट पीपल for some odd reason, now somebody might say it could be because the 400 par thing could be there. Somebody might say it could be bad candidates. I don't know. Right now is my answer is I don't know. I would for that you would have to really dig in and do some more
अच्छा,
research.
There is an important update, boss. BJP is at 241, still in that thing. Congress is at 100 leads.
No, but yeah, and News 18 is Congress 97 right now, BJP 244, NDA 295.
Okay, so and NDTV is pretty much showing the same thing, except they are showing 242 to BJP and 99 to Congress. So, ek do seat upar niche depending on who their sources are. But the bottom line is, Bihar is now the key. Bihar mein India Alliance is only winning 7 seats. So we'll have to see ke kya hota hai. Maharashtra mein 3 seats have flipped. Now it's 27-20. It was 30 to 18. So we'll have to see. It's 27-20 and 1 now. So वो देखने वाली बात है. But let's look at Kerala for a little bit. If you want to look at those. Thrissur, Suresh Gopi has won.
Okay.
Patanam
I'll
Thitta.
put it up. I'll pull it up for you. I'll pull it up for you. Kerala, what a performance by the BJP. Fantastic.
Yes. BJP got about 16.4%, and then their alliances, I think they had 3 or 4 allies. So if agar aap allies ka sabka mila ke dekho, so they have gotten close to, I think, 20%. So in 19 to 20%. So
Yeah,
that's a
but
very good.
again, the exit polls overestimated BJP here, but they didn't.
No. I don't think so, because I'm going to tell you 3 seats. So there is a seat called
one exit poll, Axis gave them 27% vote, boss. Kiss angle se?
No, vote share, yes, but seats they didn't, because they were anticipating giving them 3 or 4 seats, and there is a seat called Attingal at in what you may call in Kerala.
2000 ka margin hai.
Correct, and BJP is just in behind by 10,000 votes. So BJP का margin सिर्फ 10,000 है. Then there is Thiruvananthapuram. Thiruvananthapuram में तो 50,000 या ऐसा कुछ नहीं 15,000 margin है. And then there is Thrissur, which they actually won. So a few thousand votes here and there, and BJP could have won those 3 seats. But Kerala again, except for Thiruvananthapuram, where Shashi Tharoor and Rajiv Chandrasekhar are fighting in a bitter fight, and Attingal, pretty much all the other seats are decided. So those 2 seats can be the difference between 2 more seats, between BJP getting 240 and 241, all that kind of stuff. But so Kerala, except for those 2 seats, Congress has done, and where they have benefited is, and I warned this when we warned about this.
Anil Anthony ki seat kaun si thi?
Patanam Thitta. He's down by 1 lakh votes. So Anil Anthony is going to lose that seat, unfortunately. He's a good guy, good face, but sometimes demographics and all that kind of stuff also matters. In that,
good man, I like him. He was a good addition in the BJP.
That is correct. So BJP, by the way, according to news channels, has now again NDA is above 300, and Congress is back to 223. But this is madness. Like there are 10 seats up down that is happening. हम लोग पागल हो जाएंगे, बुड्ढे हो जाएंगे देखते हुए.
Yeah, so अभी क्या करें? अभी I think we should start taking questions, because नहीं तो यार कि ये तो पूरा ही चलता रहेगा, because there are so many people who have asked questions.
And maybe we can do
and
maybe we'll do a follow-up one when the results are finalized, like जब हो जाए.
क्योंकि अभी नहीं तो मेरे को नींद ना आना शुरू हो जाए फिर.
Let's take the questions. अगर करना हो तो at the end of the night or something, we can do a quick 30-minute stream, Kushal, just to kind of wrap up कि क्या हो रहा है और क्या नहीं हो रहा.
अभी मैं ऑलरेडी मेरी है ना वाट लगनी शुरू हो गई है, मेरे को नींद आनी शुरू हो गई है. So let's start taking
questions.
देखो, if finance goes to non-BJP, the economy is fucked. Well, let's see.
Yeah, I don't know, but I can tell you something. They are not going to just settle for railway and information broadcasting and jam and pickle ministry.
देखा जाएगा यार, वो सब बात की बात है. पहले ये सब पढ़ना शुरू करें. हिंदू अनडिवाइडेड वर्सेस माइनॉरिटी डिवाइडेड, दिस इज नॉट यार, ये मतलब ये सब चीजों को है ना आप यार थोड़ा यार वोटर की इज्जत करो. आई थिंक टुडे विल बी अ मोमेंट ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन फॉर बीजेपी एज अ सपोर्टर. आई थिंक बीजेपी वाज रियली ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट दिस टाइम, एंड द यूपी में हाई हैंडेडनेस था. आई डोंट नो हाई हैंडेड से था कि नहीं था. आई डोंट understand these things ki what does a person mean when they say high handedness. Like nobody goes into battle for an election like the BJP does. They always fight, but sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It's not like first time that and it's not like BJP has lost. Their alliance is still the highest party. It's just that because BJP is not getting 272, so they can't claim an absolute victory, which is fair.
Mhm. No, I agree, but there is another problem also, that moment of reflection यही हुआ कि listen to all the feedback you get, and for the opposition there is a path now to beat BJP in UP in the
Yeah,
state.
magar they get this feedback. So let think about it from their point of view, right? Let's say Mr. Shah and Mr. Modi get feedback a million times a day,
Hmm.
hypothetical.
Mhm.
They win most of the time,
Correct.
and they lost this time.
No, they've lost multiple times. They've lost Bengal when we gave the
So,
feedback and stuff.
but their overall
Overall
winning
record is
percentage is
brilliant.
very high.
Absolutely. नहीं, but होता क्या है कि the more you are in power, right, the more insulated you are from day-to-day
Absolutely.
news,
That
and
is a
that's what
genuine
they have.
criticism.
That
That is a
that
genuine criticism.
so when you give the feedback, right, बीच में कौन से चोमू और चंपू आते हैं? That's what Mr.
Oh,
Modi has to look at.
oh
And yeah,
yes.
exactly, you and I
Oh
both know
yes.
who I'm talking about. And so now I think there's going, and by the way, there is going to be a purge within Mr. Modi's loyalists, as a quote, or people who thought they were that's why you see a lot of silence on social media, because no one knows how Mr. Modi is going to react. The person I
भाई
know and I've
बहुत
followed,
सारी राइट विंग लाइव स्ट्रीम्स कैंसिल होने वाली है, सिर्फ मैं
हाँ,
और तुम्हें जो कर रहे हैं ईमानदारी से.
करने वाले, बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल. So
अपन तो
because
करेंगे. बीजेपी
नहीं,
हारे
because
बीजेपी जीते, अपन तो करेंगे.
नहीं, because we give the real feedback na. I've never sort of hidden my preference of who I want to be the prime minister. मतलब मैं तो 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, मतलब
भाई
2001 से I've been
अपन अपन
supporter.
अपन तो हमेशा से ही बीजेपी के वोटर
Yeah.
और सपोर्टर रहे
So
हैं.
but the
और
question,
फॉर द रिकॉर्ड इसके बाद भी रहूंगा, इसके बाद
no,
भी रहूंगा.
the question is, I love Indian elections. Indian elections जैसी बात दुनिया में कहीं नहीं है. So वो मैं
And
dispassionately
for
analyze करूंगा.
those making sly comments, let's see how many jump ship. और ओ भाई, मैं जब मनमोहन सिंह की सरकार थी तब भी भाजपा को वोट करता था और भाजपा के लिए काम करता था ग्राउंड पे.
अरे
मैं किधर नहीं
भाई,
जाने वाला हूँ.
we
जिसको जो
we
समझना है समझ ले, जिसको जो धमकी देनी है दे दे, हम तो नहीं हटेंगे. जिससे
we
जो करवाना है करवा लेना, हम नहीं
we are
हटते.
the we are the 2009 Bhajpais who have voted for Mr. Advani as prime minister with
तो फिर
116
छोड़
seats.
दो
So,
यार, छोड़ दो.
acha, one quick update, Kushal. We'll take other questions. But Muzaffarnagar, the SP has brought the margin down to 700 votes. Sanjeev Balian is on a tricky wicket. Western UP is seeing a complete SP Congress sweep. Saharanpur में कांग्रेस की लीड है by 1 lakh votes. जीत जाएंगे वो. Imran Masood is going to win. So there's that. Let's take the next question. Yeah.
या एक मिनट. हाँ, लेट मी पुट इट अप. हमको तो अपने ने लेटा
Oh
गैरों
boy.
कश्ती तो वहां डूबी जहां जिन्हें यूपी लाइफ. आई मीन आई डोंट नो यार, आप यूपी वालों को
नहीं
यार
नहीं,
ऐसे.
मैं एक और बैड न्यूज देने वाला हूँ यूपी वालों को. बिजनौर की सीट, which was a safe BJP seat, I thought, they gave it to RLD. Now the margin is reduced to 18,000 votes from 40,000. एंड बिजनौर में बीएसपी ने बहुत मदद की by taking 1.5 lakh votes, पर वो भी काम नहीं आने वाली लगती है. This is going down to the wire again. So there's that. But yeah, sad life, I know. But UP वालों को भी, you cannot blame the voters also, yeah. They have local faces and stuff. Like, let me give you an example of Rajasthan. Before we wrap, after the super chats are done, I want to talk about Rajasthan, because that's where the madness. Oh my goodness, Kushal, Lucknow में राजनाथ का margin is 4,000 votes or 40,000
होली
votes.
मोली,
40,000. I'm sorry, not
40,000 तो बहुत
4,000.
है यार. क्या बात कर रहे हैं यार.
नहीं नहीं भाई, पर लखनऊ में हिस्टोरिकल मार्जिन देख लो आप बीजेपी का.
हाँ, वो तो बहुत ज्यादा था.
हाँ, आई एम सेइंग कि लखनऊ में द लास्ट टाइम द मार्जिन फॉर राजनाथ सिंह वाज 3.5 lakh votes. Right now he's ahead by 45,000 votes. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, so let's move on to the next question.
Okay, एक मिनट. You're wrong. Don't think Modi will want to be PM with a reduced mandate. PM Modi is not here for the power. I don't think so. PM Modi will.
No, I think he is here for the power.
तो
I think
पावर यार, ये सब बातें
he
छोड़ दो यार.
no, he wants to make a difference. What I agree with you is he does not want to be a PM with reduced mandate. If he was to drop below 230, no way he would stay the
Why
prime
they are
minister.
stuck at 244, 243 ऐसे.
So right now, हमें पता चलेगा in 2 or 3 hours whether he's attached to power or not. But quite
Hmm.
frankly, if they cross 250, I think Mr. Modi is coming back to power. What he's not used to be going is his chain being yanked around by Nitish Kumar and Chandrababu Naidu. And oh boy, they're going to yank it around.
Yeah.
So,
So
and now by-elections become even more crucial, bhai.
yeah.
And
Comments
okay,
on UP, Akhil.
absolutely.
Absolutely,
I mean,
boss.
this
What a
is
comeback. Uh,
अखिलेश यादव ने एक स्टेटमेंट दिया था बिफोर दैट कि भाई अब जो मजा है वो सब यूपी में ही है, देखो अब सब आने वाले हैं आफ्टर द सेकंड फेज. And everyone was like, after Rahul Gandhi's name was declared from Raebareli,
hmm.
honestly speaking, if Congress had convinced Nitish Kumar to stay with their alliance and somehow Chandrababu Naidu had not gone with the BJP would have gone below 220. I have no doubt in my mind. Today
Hmm.
would have been a real bad day for BJP.
Hmm. ओके.
So this
मैंने
is a big
लाइफ में
comeback.
फर्स्ट टाइम वोट दिया, वो भी, और बीजेपी को, और ये डाउनफॉल लगता है. मैं ही पनौती हूँ. देखो भाई, मैं पनौती वनौती में नहीं मानता. सो एनीवेज,
हाँ,
in
होता है
West
भाई.
Bengal, people
It's
were
just-
stopped from voting by TMC. I don't know. I will not comment. And even if they were stopped, it is statistically insignificant in the larger scheme of things. So यार, अभी छोड़ दो यार.
No,
But anti.
and West Bengal ke kafi issues did not, because let me just give you guys some perspective on West Bengal. The difference between BJP and Trinamool Congress is almost 11 almost 8.5%.
भाई इसी में भी बीजेपी is back to 243.
Yeah. So by the way, Pradeep Gupta gave 46% to BJP in Bengal and 40% to TC. पूरा उल्टा हो गया, 12% का
मगर
swing.
to credit to Pradeep Gupta, he said, I am overestimating BJP over here. He had said that on the same day when he gave
Correct.
these numbers. He had. So
He
जिधर
had.
प्रदीप ने fairly बोला था, वो मैं बात बोलूंगा.
वो और फिर सिर्फ प्रदीप गुप्ता की क्यों बात करें, there were a lot of people who gave pretty high
सब
numbers to
लोग,
BJP in
everybody got
Bengal.
it wrong. Pradeep Bhandari
Everybody
got
got
it
it.
wrong. Yashwant Deshmukh got it wrong. Everybody got it wrong.
Yeah.
The entire pollsters got wrong. यार, everybody got it wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anti-incumbency for what reason यार? ये सब के लिए 4-5 दिन, एक हफ्ता, 20 दिन लगेंगे. बट मैं आपको
Now,
ऑनेस्ट बोलूं, किसी को भी नहीं मालूम होता.
no, I'll tell you, there are multiple reasons. Right now, there is a senior citizen who has done pretty well in life, and he's getting his fixed deposit rate under Modi. So his views are nationalism. Jobs and all that are not literally his thing. Someone might be concerned more about the jobs and may not have gotten jobs. I'm not saying it's an issue. I'm saying हर एक वोटर का अलग होता है, हर एक cluster का अलग होता है. That matters.
ठीक है. बीजेपी
Our
रियली थॉट
अच्छा हाँ,
अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट इज नॉट एन इशू. यार अभी अगेन ये सब है ना, ये
yeah.
किंतु परंतु, इफ, बट ओनली, ये सब हाइपोथेटिकल्स हैं. मैं हाइपोथेटिकल्स में नहीं रहता. This will make BJP's decision making ability difficult. Yeah, so UCC, terrible news for Muslim women. बहनों, आपके तो रिफॉर्म्स ना होने वाले.
Yeah, and it will probably go into more socialist policies. Unfortunately, an honest conversation about reservations or something is not going to happen. All those things won't happen. If Mr. Modi wants to, do it, who knows? There's no one
नहीं होने
stopping
वाला है.
him.
कुछ भी नहीं होने वाला है. कुछ भी नहीं होगा. दिस विल बी द मोस्ट स्टेटस को फेज 3. और फिर अगर लोगों को लगेगा ये स्टेटस कोइस्ट है, तो शायद वो लोग फिर से एक डिसाइसिव मैंडेट दे देंगे फेज 4 में. देखो,
Phase
लोगों
4
ने
में.
अपना डिसीजन लिया.
Correct.
Story of this election: caste politics is back in UP. PDA worked for SP. BJP overestimated in West Bengal. BJP lost the social media game, and minority and backward caste voted INC. Lock, stock, and barrel. I don't know about all backward caste voted INC, lock, stock, and barrel. That is something I don't know.
No, I think Mr. Modi also did a lot of OBC outreach. So OBC में नहीं हुआ.
Yeah.
दूसरा, this whole ever revolving question of who constitutes the OBC. It's an ever expanding definition. Is BJP going to do something about it? I don't know. Caste politics had never left UP. I think BJP was just managing it with its Labhartis and stuff like that. This time, I think BJP got it wrong. And what screwed them in UP was the Abki Bar 400 par, because then Rahul Gandhi and Akhilesh Yadav had turned it around and stuff, and did it. And I don't know the question of whether that Mangal Sutra, non-Mangal Sutra thing happened or not.
यार
And
ये सब पोस्ट हॉक रैशनलाइजेशंस होती है यार. किसको मालूम क्यों किया है यार. मैंने यार इतना ग्राउंड
no,
पे कैंपेन किया है, मेरे को तो एंड तक नहीं समझ पड़ता लोग क्यों करते हैं और क्यों नहीं करते हैं.
no, but I can guarantee you for sure, phase 1 or 2 mein BJP did lose seats. They did get the feedback, and hence the rhetoric was jumped up post phase 3 because it was afraid कि अगर हमारे bastions भी हार गए तो लफड़ा पड़ेगा, लफड़ा
Yeah.
होगा बड़ा बड़ा.
Caste trumps over Hindutva again. I don't know if caste has trumped over Hindutva in its entirety because BJP has still retained a significant section of its votes there. But caste is back a little bit, that we can say. Is the Muslim veto still there? I mean, again, you'll have to do the analysis of all Muslim majority seats and what has happened.
Okay, let me give you an example. Chalo, I'll give you an example from Gujarat. The seat of Banaskantha, where Congress is leading by 35,000 votes right now. Banaskantha may have about 20-25% Muslim population. I don't know the exact number, but it's maybe around that, right? Out of say 15 lakh voters, there are about 3 lakh Muslim votes. Geniben Thakur got 6.7 lakh votes. You think the other 3.7 miraculously came from where? Even if we are assuming there is a 100% answer, which is not. I keep saying people like places like Gujarat, Maharashtra, there are Bori Muslims who actually vote for BJP. They've not traditionally voted for Congress in Bharuch and stuff. So there is a split even in there. So I don't think it's any veto or something like that. I think it's a failure to recognize that there are certain candidates that you should have focused on and not just assume that because Prime Minister Modi is the face.
Yeah, I don't know
Go.
how much of the candidate also. What
No,
if
this
the
is
people had
purely
just made
candidate. No,
what
this
if
I'm
no, no,
telling you.
yeah, one seat could be candidate driven, but
Hmm,
what if the
people have
people
made
had
up.
made up their mind and they were like,
हो
नहीं
सकता
इस
है.
बार तो इनको इनको निकालना है बस
हो
तो क्या
सकता है,
करेंगे?
absolutely. I'm not denying, and Purvanchal seems to be the case. I think SP का Congress का most of them, I think I mean the biggest example is Raj Babbar from Gurgaon. Till 1 week before he fought, he didn't even know he was fighting an election from Gurgaon, and he was
तो वही
leading.
तो है ना, तो what does that show? People had made up their mind in
Correct, because
advance. They are like इनको निकालना है बस खत्म.
huh, and Rao Inderjeet Singh is an old hand and stuff. So it was very interesting. By the way, he's back in the lead. He's now in 40,000 or 50,000 votes. So that's very
Mhm.
interesting. So, but yeah, but the next question. So I think Raj Babbar may lose, but the fact is he got 6 lakh votes, and that's shocking.
हाँ जी, तो लोगों ने माइंड मेकअप कर लिया. What
Hmm.
completely went wrong in UP? यार इसके लिए एक दो दिन दो फिर बात करते हैं.
But for the match, I think they underestimate Akhilesh Yadav. I mean,
Yeah.
everything else is for sure, but I can give you the quick analysis. They underestimated the SC vote and Akhilesh Yadav, and they underestimated the complete consolidation in the vote transfer between Samajwadi Party and Congress, because it did
Hmm.
happen. And Congress is continuously leading in 7 seats. So we can't just completely go away. और 4 seats तो जीतेंगे ही वो, क्योंकि वो 1-1 लाख वोट से लीड है.
Hmm. Someone comment on JD live. I saw राम मंदिर बनते ही यार जात पर आ गए. यार क्या बकवास कर रहे हैं यार लोग, मतलब ठीक है.
Okay, I'll give you two things on that. A lot of votes in South India जो बीजेपी को पड़े, that is thanks to Ram Mandir and stuff. यूपी में it's not like UP and Gujarat were two states where आपने यात्रा की from Somnath to Ayodhya, right? Those two states kept giving you 60-20, 60-20 when rest of the country was giving thenga to BJP, right? So it's not that. But kabhi there is also a voter fatigue that sets into constituencies और होता है, but we cannot just blame voters for it. हर एक voter के अलग-अलग issues होते हैं.
Yeah, वही यार, मतलब what does vote share mean? अरे vote share means that a party is going in a certain direction. That's what vote share means
Like
यार. Vote
how
share.
many percentage of vote they've got with BJP is right now at 37.9, almost similar to what they got last time, and Congress is about 23.
Hmm. Yeah. So does not paying direct taxes reduce Indian stake, leading them to vote for freebie? Yeah, these are very hard things to say. Did the freebie culture work? Did it not work? Did this
Okay,
work?
let
Did
me
that
give
work?
no. Let me give a controversial position. If someone who's making 10 lakhs a year votes for a higher rate of interest on their fixed deposit, isn't that technically also voting for a freebie? उनको 2,000 वोट नहीं मिल रहा है, लेकिन उनको 20,000 रुपए एक्स्ट्रा
यार
इंटरेस्ट
और
के मिल रहे हैं.
कांग्रेस की यार बीजेपी, मतलब आई डोंट नो. सी बीजेपी took the punt that we will not do freebies and it worked for them the last time.
No, but they did. Their
I
whole
mean, I
Ujjwala
don't think so. What
Yojana.
we nahi,
अरे
that's not
यार,
freebies, I think.
no, okay. So 80 crore people getting free
Uh,
rations is a freebie.
yeah, that is. That
Yeah,
is.
so 80 crore
That
people
is.
getting a free ration is, and so I think in a country like India, you cannot just rule without giving freebies, because the level of disparity between the poor and stuff is too much. So what do? You try to bridge that gap a little bit, right? And you also want the country to grow, so the gap will grow and grow and grow till
Yeah.
the point you build a strong middle class. For that, what the government has to try is make sure that आपका जो पैसा है वो बच रहा है और खाने पीने की आप टेंशन नहीं कर। That's the whole
Okay.
concept of giving a freebie. So
Okay.
we'll see.
मुंबई नॉर्थ वेस्ट में शिवसेना का कैंपेन हुआ
Mm.
ही नहीं दे गिव पैम्फलेट्स टू द वॉचमैन एंड सेड डिस्ट्रीब्यूट्स बॉस दे वर नॉट डिक्लेयरिंग कैंडिडेट्स टिल द एंड नोबडी
And
वाज
the moronic
declaring
thing
candidates
that
the
Shiv
India
Sena
alliance
did
was
was,
not and they
and
were not
Gajanan Kirtikar still continued to be a part of the Mumbai alliance. I'm like, ये क्या बकवास है? उसका बेटा लड़ रहा
उनका
है मुंबई
लड़का
नॉर्थ
दूसरी
वेस्ट से।
साइड से लड़ रहा
हाँ,
है
मतलब
हाँ
ये
यार
पता
क्या
नहीं
बोले
what they were trying to do. Yeah.
अरे ठीक है ना I am from things go south every time for us. I don't understand what that means, but even darker times ahead with demographic changes. Again, I don't think so. I don't agree. Any thoughts on Amritpal and Sarabjit Singh? We've already. There is no. Arey Baba, then why don't you guys answer how BJP, that is the most nationalist party in Punjab, has gone from 9% to 18%? I
Hmm.
mean, this is. I mean, I'm sorry. लास्ट टाइम भी संगरूर से खालिस्तानी जीता था एक
Hmm.
जो वो
Absolutely.
कनाडा के फेक सर्टिफिकेट देता था द पॉइंट इज
Absolutely.
बीजेपी हैज गॉन फ्रॉम 9% टू ऑलमोस्ट 20% इन पंजाब वो क्यों नहीं
Mhm.
कोई बात करता यार एनालिसिस करना है तो फेयर करो ना
Fair, absolutely. Absolutely.
आई एम फ्रॉम ओडिशा थिंग्स गो साउथ एवरी टाइम फॉर अस लेट्स सी does the desi public not understand the 5D chess BJP
Oh,
plays looks like
boss.
they've हाँ
Okay, let me
बोल
pause you right there. What did I tell you? Varsha Gaikwad is in the lead by 500 votes. I told you that seat is going to flip.
हाँ मगर वो तो मैं तेरे को पहले ही बोल रहा था ना नॉर्थ सेंट्रल इज द मोस्ट टफेस्ट
No,
सीट
no, I know, but I'm saying 50-40 हजार का वोट था फिर भी I was expecting that will flip because अगर उसको
I have
momentum मिल
never
गया
hidden that. I thought they made a mistake. They should have given the seat to Poonam Mahajan,
Pujan
and
Mahajan, yeah.
yeah, they made a bad
She's
candidate selection
This
there.
is going to be as bad as Eknath Gaikwad, her father, defeating Manohar Bhau in 2004 elections in a
Yeah,
giant killer that no one expected him to defeat Manohar Joshi.
yeah.
But yeah,
Does the Desi public not understand of be looks like they have gone back to freebies and caste loyalty as I don't know what.
yeah.
I mean, ठीक
No,
है. Yeah.
no.
Look, some questions I'm just going to ignore. Please explain how is this one side that is a few combo of few alliance only to defeat one man? How do people fall for this? I mean, that only people can answer.
People can
I,
answer, and also
but
he didn't.
I will not abuse people. In a democracy, people are supreme. You have
No,
to
but
accept that.
also, and you cannot just say that him getting Ajit Pawar and Praful Patel did not affect people angrily. There are RSS workers that I personally know that got extremely angry in Maharashtra, saying, "Why do we need Ajit Pawar?" And they have been proven right. They don't.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Fadnavis has to answer all those questions, right? He had such a giant say in the ticket distribution in Maharashtra.
Yeah.
He has to answer that. Odisha MP saved BJP's ass. Nitish Kumar is the kingmaker. Yes, sir. I agree. Kushal, what
One
is
of the
your opinion?
kingmakers, along
BJP
with
cutting its
Chandrababu.
ties. BJP has never cut its ties with RSS, and vice versa. RSS does not cut its ties with BJP. Don't. पता
They
नहीं.
haven't. They haven't. Seat by seat, कभी कभी कुछ ऊपर नीचे होता है, but they haven't. No,
They
not at all.
haven't. ये सब बोलने की बातें होती हैं. Z AI exit poll closest to results. New era polling. I don't know, so I can't comment.
महाराष्ट्र
Okay.
में, by the way,
Now
the
this one.
trends are. Sorry.
I was wrong to say Dhruv's videos have no ground implication on the polls. Boss, I still stick to it. No YouTuber has any effect on the polls. No
We
YouTuber. I don't also have no effect on the polls. Nobody does. Beer Biceps does not. Prakhar does not. Vinamra does not. I don't. Nobody does. You have
I'll tell you
never done a
this.
single campaign in your life. You know how many election campaigns I have done? I have done 5 election campaigns. So please don't overestimate this. No YouTuber does.
Mhm. So
Nobody does.
I'll tell you, YouTubers ka campaign, there is no campaign. By the way, it's flipped again. 293 to NDA and 232 for Congress. 9 seats switched. It was 302 and 223. Just That's how crazy this election is. So BJP is back to under 240.
Let's
So
see.
I'm telling you,
Again, the
but you
next
know,
message is also, we are all in our echo chambers. Dhruv Rathi has had a huge impact. Again, please don't live under this illusion. BJP has lost previous elections too at the state level. Wasn't the campaign done then? Wasn't there a social media campaign then? Listen, people just made up their mind. And if Dhruv Rathi was so influential, why was he not influential in Punjab,
okay,
where their
if
vote
you
percentage
ask me,
increased?
again, I'm gonna, preface this by I have bashed Rahul Gandhi so many times, but if you're telling me that Dhruv Rathi had more impact than Rahul Gandhi, then boss, what the hell? No, it was Rahul Gandhi who had more impact than Dhruv Rathi. Again, I don't think he's fit to be the PM, but you have to respect the people's mandate. And the
Yeah.
fact is, he got, or whoever, whatever he did, the Congress is now leading in 100 seats. And no, this morning, when Times Now was doing these polls, there was someone, R. Rajagopalan, was saying 40 seats, 40. What is it? Sudarshan TV gave Congress 25 seats to 25 seats in nationwide in their exit polls. They did get one thing right though. They gave one seat in Gujarat. Congress is going to win one seat in Gujarat. So there is, I will find even positivity in Sudarshan TV's exit poll.
Whatever.
So
I
exactly.
don't I don't take Sudarshan TV
No, no,
seriously.
no. Someone actually wrote very funny. Sudarshan TV is not a channel; it's an emotion.
Yeah. I mean, see, it's again, oh, BJP lost on YouTube. Okay, fair. Token of appreciation for Kushal and Adit. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Love, love to do
Moe
this.
moe to 400 par. Smriti Irani ka overconfidence. Rest in peace. Also, Modi, stop acting like a demigod from next time. Okay, you can say that to Modi ji. Bhai, main
Yeah.
to Modi nahi hu. Voted for BJP for elections, didn't vote this time as I was disappointed by its functioning, and in social circles it has become difficult to have a conversation where there is no scope. I don't know why you can't question BJP's actions, man. I mean, and
I
what has the BJP got to do with people not allowing you to question them? Like BJP
and
थोड़ी
and
ना
I,
जाके लोगों को बोल रहे हैं.
and I don't think it's just BJP to be blamed or something for this. I think in general, social media has made us love our echo chambers more. I
Yeah.
don't think this is some grand BJP problem. My perspective is that slowly the space for conversation is shrinking. But try to have it in phone. Try to have it on one-on-one. WhatsApp groups में मत outrage करो. इसमें करो.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why people think. I mean, I'm gonna skip a few, yeah, because I just can't take all of them. It's impossible. Um, why, apart from Kangana, all the names that were popularized like Annamalai, Madhvi, Smriti are losing? Do you think social media influencing as a part?
No.
Listen, there social media can be one of the cogs in the wheel, but I don't think so. It is the only thing. You guys are really overestimating.
I'll
What
tell
the
you
BJP
something.
needs to be worried about is that their booth level people this time gave them wrong feedback.
Exactly.
That's what they should
Um,
be worried about, because social media is not the thing they should be worried about.
there is only one seat where BJP is leading in Tamil Nadu, and that too by 3,000 votes. So it's probably more likely going to be a 40-0 or 39-1 like it was in Dharmapuri, that bastion. Soumya is leading. Now, quickly I'll respond. Why Annamalai or I don't think Madhvilata ever had a chance in Hyderabad. We said that. Annamalai was also very difficult, but he's giving him a fight. He's only behind by 36,000 votes. The difference is a lot of people, what they saw on social media and regional media, they'll see two interviews with anchors asking them softball questions. They think that, oh my God, everyone's going to think. No, the reality is different. What Kushal said, when you do local ground campaigns, when you talk to people, right, there are caste complexions, there are historical tendencies of certain constituencies, right? So वो अलग आपको एक mandate देते हैं. Now the Communist Party of India, most people would have laughed that they would see it. Guess what? I think the left is winning more than 15 seats this time. 10, at least between 10 and 15 this time, all over India. As shocking as it
Hmm.
seems, I'm adding the CPI and CPM together, but they are from different parts of India. Like if you add the CPIM and the ML and stuff. So now, if you go to a studio and ask the anchor, "Oh, do you think the left is going to win 10 seats?" They'll be like, "Ha, ha, ha, what are you kidding? The left cannot win a single seat." Well, they are winning 10 seats, and you can't completely
Hmm.
discount them.
Hey, can I share this meme? It is so funny.
Please do.
This meme. Mo- this is so funny. Virat Kohli consoling Modi ji and Amit Shah after their loss. This is so funny. Oh, this
Oh,
is
that's
brilliant.
funny.
Oh, the
That
Indian right
is.
wing is so good, man. The Indian right wing is so good.
Yeah.
What apart from Kangana, Ovangana,
नहीं,
okay,
ये तो
ठीक
हमने
है,
लिया
ये सब
नेक्स्ट
तो
वाला, हाँ.
ले लिया. Okay.
Yeah, and the predictions for everyone just had were way off, you know.
Do you think? Uh, do you think Nitish Kumar will switch? I don't know,
Oh, it's
man. I'm not crystal ball
now.
gazing.
Do I think no? But will it happen? Could it happen? Yes. Because नीतीश को खुद भी नहीं पता वो किसकी तरफ है, and the real kingmaker is Chandrababu Naidu, man, in the jail, and now straight away the kingmaker. That is the most shocking thing. Let's go to the
Hmm.
next one.
Okay. So Punjab vote increase can be attributed to Hindus in Punjab while Khalisani. I'll tell you why this is wrong. Let me explain why this is wrong. Because it is the Shiromani Akali Dal's vote that has transferred to the BJP. कहाँ से transfer हुआ है वो check करो.
नहीं, बट दोनों ट्रू है.
शिरोमणि अकाली दल को ओवरवेलमिंगली जिन पंजाब में जो 4-5 डिस्ट्रिक्ट है कहां पे जट रहते हैं वो स्टडी करो. अकाली वहां से साफ हुए हैं. जट्टों का वोट ट्रांसफर हुआ है.
I agree, but I'm saying कि even थोड़ा बीजेपी, थोड़ा हिंदू वोट कांग्रेस से भी गया है. So that I
Obviously,
agree.
I'm not going to deny that. But the
Right.
point is कि ये बोलना कि जट्टों का वोट नहीं ट्रांसफर हुआ है, it's just ridiculous. यार अकाली कहां से कहां आ गए देखो ना पंजाब में. कहां से
Correct.
कहां आ गए.
By the way, Trinamool is 31 again.
हाँ. Will the opposition fake crying about EVM hacking finally and 100% नहीं खत्म होगा.
नहीं, मुझे तो लगा
1000%
शायद
खत्म नहीं होगा.
शायद खत्म होगा.
कभी भी नहीं खत्म होगा बिकॉज उसके क्योंकि ईवीएम हैक असेंबली इलेक्शन में तो हुआ ना.
हाँ. Yeah,
असेंबली
why?
इलेक्शन में तो ईवीएम हैक.
That is true. I stand corrected. Absolutely.
या.
So,
सो
but the thing is, ये रोना बंद हो तो ही अच्छा है इंडिया के लिए. By the way, UP is still holding. It's still a 42-37. And Congress is now 100 seats according to NDTV, and BJP is at 240. So it's very interesting. The BJP cabinet ministers are saying no doubt Mr. Modi is returning as a PM. I never had any doubts if they get, but the whole question is even BJP is looking कि कितनी
So
सीट आए.
this is a fair assessment. I think the BJP increased the vote share slightly, but they failed to account the consolidation of votes that happened due to the Indie alliance. Now that's a fair assessment. This is something I can accept.
Possibly, but I honestly think the more the votes are being counted, I think the vote share has not increased as well for
Yeah,
the BJP. I think
yeah,
there's going to
it's
be a
remained
minor
the same.
drop to it. The only party so far that has two parties that are the biggest winners this time are the Samajwadi Party and the Congress, and their votes have actually gone up. Like the Congress, even if it gets diluted, they have had a solid 4% swing in favor of them, and that is
So,
what has switched a few seats.
so before we wrap up, I think the most important and very sensible question was this. Your thoughts, can Modi manage NDA alliance better than Vajpayee? My honest answer, no.
No, I'll tell you why. I have a does anyone on the chat know who the convener was for the NDA when they were in power? Um, and I'll tell you who it was. George Fernandez. Vajpayee could manage it because George Fernandez, his biggest closest ally, was running the NDAs, working and stuff. And although he was in the top four, Vajpayee trusted him with the defense ministry. I don't think Mr. Modi's style of working is such that he's going to give one of the top five ministries to an ally. So till that happens, they are never going to be at the same footing as the BJP. So it's always going to be the same thing. So who is going to be the NDA convener? Is it going to be Mr. Amit Shah? I won't be surprised if Mr. Amit Shah is not a part of this cabinet and left outside to run the political show and to run the NDA. But this is going to be a very different government than what he read. He cannot just come to the parliament and surprise his allies saying हमने तो ये किया, हमने तो वो किया. Because even if you lose five by elections and 20 people go away, your government is in a minority. So how do you do that? That's what remains to be seen. This is a 1991 type result where Congress ended up with 236 to 240 seats. That's what they are going to end up
Another
with.
another very good question. What incentives does Chandrababu Naidu have for joining anything other than the NDA? If NDA does not satisfy his demands, what other viable option does he have? He doesn't,
If
in my
if
opinion, too. But you never know, just out of spite of Mr. Modi, because Mr. Modi has rubbed so many people the wrong way
Okay,
through his
let me give
aggressive
you
brand of
let me give
politics.
you a crazy idea. What if Mr. Chandrababu Naidu gets three senior cabinet level ministers and a promise of special status from Andhra Pradesh for the Congress for supporting? He will switch in a heartbeat, because Mr.
Hmm,
Modi is not going to give him more than one or two cabinet ministers. But
hmm,
if Mr. Chandrababu Naidu say gets agriculture or something like that, he will switch in a heartbeat, because he doesn't need the BJP in Andhra anymore. Not for 5 years, he doesn't. He
hmm,
can just say that I the mandate was against BJP and switch. So it is apps. Don't look at the incentive in just terms of what they can provide. It's also the working style. Mr. Vajpayee's working style was very different than Mr. Modi's working style. That is why Mr. Advani was not the face. Mr. Vajpayee was. Mr. Modi has made BJP into an aggressive electoral machine. That means alienating some. Okay, let me give you an example. When the alliance between BJP and TDP was formed, BJP had won four seats on its own in undivided Andhra Pradesh with 20% vote share. BJP
hmm,
took a massive cut and just stood on 8 seats and won seven out of them. Ideally, they should have
hmm,
gone alone and they would have won 15, 10 to 15 seats because of
hmm,
the Kargil sympathy wave. But Mr. Vajpayee was saying, sabko, let's accommodate and stuff. Mr. Modi is not going to do that. And Mr. Babu is not going to like it. But they both knew that they needed each other for their sort of safety on there.
hmm. The BJP IT cell failed to counter many narratives. 41% youth voted on fake narratives set through left wing channels. I don't know where you're getting these numbers from. I mean, you can show a credible research, I will accept it. But honestly, these
Yeah,
are not. I mean, I
मैंने
don't buy
मैंने
this. None of it is credible. These are just, right now people are over emotional and they're saying things. I don't know. I don't know
No, and that's
what is it
fine
based
too.
on.
ठीक है. I mean,
I
emotion is
mean,
fine, but yeah, it's not analysis.
okay, yeah, it's not analysis. Like I said. There was a lot of RBI bureaucracy. Many people lost jobs in UP and Maharashtra because of what I was one of them. I was a BJP supporter, but I voted for UBT Sena. RBI banned so many apps and banks. Listen, you're assuming that these people who come into power are going to be less socialist and more capitalist than Mr. Modi. Well, best of luck to you, is all I can
That's
say.
Yeah, it's going to be
Best
more
of. Oh, by
socialism.
the way, NDA is 297, BJP is 245 now.
So
CNN News 18.
Rajasthan, where there is a couple of swing. I'm proud to say one seat that I highlighted, Baswada, uh, where no one took me seriously. Got a lot of trolling from BJP folks. They are losing that seat by 2.4 lakh votes. Bharatiya Tribal Party, which is a party formed out of a splinter group in Gujarat. Now it's called Bharatiya Adivasi Tribal Party. Congress gave them the seat, and I always knew that unke 2 lakh vote aayenge Congress ko. That is exactly why they formed the alliance, and now they're winning it by
By
2
the
lakh
way,
vote.
even the Election Commission of India website is showing 245 to BJP and 91
Yeah.
to INC.
By the
Well,
way,
this is a cliffhanger. This is a cliffhanger.
I'm telling you. Acha, let me give you another shocker. Arjun Ram Meghwal from Bikaner is only leading by 50,000 votes. If you look at the
Yeah.
last time, I mean, and Jaipur rural, Rao Rajendra Singh is only leading by 5,000 votes.
Hmm.
कुछ भी हो सकता है मेरे भाई, कुछ भी हो सकता है. And Churu, the seat where we kept saying that Rahul Kaswan is going to win, BJP let him go from the party. He went to the Congress. He's winning that seat by 75,000 votes. That's what happens when you let mass leaders go. So this should be a lesson from the BJP Rajasthan unit as well. Aja, there is another thing. Junjunu, an old Congress seat, Sisram Ola's son is actually wresting it back from the BJP. And don't also forget Vasundhara Raje. She felt sidelined and she was sort of did not even campaign. And you can see that effect. BJP, by the way, election commission is 246 right now and Congress is 96. So this is going to be a cliffhanger. Let's see क्या कहाँ
बॉस,
जाती
अगर
है.
बीजेपी 250 255 तक गई, फिर तो यार इट्स आई मीन, फिर तो वो तेरे को मालूम ही है क्या हो सकता है.
And let me tell you one thing, सिर्फ 12 सीट का रिजल्ट डिक्लेयर हुआ है. So 535
नहीं,
seats
मगर
are.
कुछ में तो मार्जिन
हाँ, नहीं नहीं.
अनअसेलेबल होते हैं
So
ना
I'm saying कि
वो.
मतलब at least there are at least 40 to 50 seats very close और उसमें कुछ भी हो सकता है. So it's anything can happen and we'll see क्या होता है. But don't just
Do you think Modi not countering this image of Adani 1% types getting ahead of the cost of the bottom 80% castes made the difference? No, I don't agree. And should Kushal be made the ambassador to Afghanistan? I mean, I don't know what that means, but hey, I don't mind being an
बना दो
ambassador
उनको.
to anything as long as they pay me a good amount. I will shit on them irrespective, even after that.
A couple of
Uh,
updates. Congress has won Gulbarga in Karnataka. They've won Jalandhar, Fatehgarh Sahib, and Tura in Meghalaya. So that's a pickup. Tura, I thought Sangma would win. That's PA Sangma's daughter's seat. So that's a little bit of a surprise, and that they have won. And Aam Aadmi Party has won Sangrur in Punjab. Thank God, this fellow Simranjit is not coming back. There is some light at the end of the tunnel.
संगरूर हार गए ना?
हाँ, संगरूर हार गई नहीं. संगरूर, हाँ, तो आम आदमी पार्टी जीत गई. तो बेसिकली सिमरनजीत is not coming, but
Yeah.
BJP is at 244 now, 7 plus 237, and the NDA is at 296. So, but one thing is for sure, that the Congress is not going to go down to 75. The Congress will be more than 85 seats. It's not going to be the same Congress that was there in the first two terms of Mr. Modi. This is going to be with a leader of opposition, और ये कुछ अलग ही होगा. So that is going to be an interesting thing also. By the way, I have a feeling that Banaskantha Congress is going to win. Now it's 34,000 votes. So Mr. Modi did manage to lose one seat in Gujarat after all.
Okay. I was put off by BJP handing out tickets to criminals and whitewashing them. Do you think this had some... could it have some effect? Yes, but everybody has done that. So, by the way, UP
Yeah.
mein NDA has now taken a lead over INDIA again.
Yeah. So in Uttar Pradesh, they are at I mean 34 and yeah, no, they're not in the lead. They're 40.
By 298 NDA, 246 BJP. Abhi CNN News 18 bata raha hai.
Acha, I am looking at Election Commission and both India Today trends, and they are showing 41 to 39. But bottom line is, this is a cliffhanger, boss. This is not going to be.
ये last moment तक भी.
और ये हमने तो सारी सीट्स कवर भी नहीं की. रिजल्ट्स के बाद और आएंगी. Very interesting is Jharkhand, where BJP lost 3 seats, and JMM got 3 seats, and one very interesting is Jaunpur, where BJP did again a idiotic decision of transporting Kripashankar Singh from Maharashtra to there. Kushal and I both are not a fan of Mr. Kripashankar Singh. He was an import from Congress, and guess what? He's trailing by 50,000 votes to Babu Singh Kushwaha.
Yeah.
यही होता है भाई.
And do you think it risks BJP in next state elections, considering they lost seats in Ayodhya? यार अभी next state election को इतना time है ना, तभी voter क्या सोच रहा होगा, क्या issue होंगे?
No one knows क्या होगा, but I mean clearly there is going to be some stuff that will change day to day. But I will say one thing, UP elections का तो पता नहीं. Maharashtra and Haryana, it'd be a shock if BJP wins both the states.
This is a good question or comment. BJP MPs got relaxed and everyone was depending on Modi's name. MP should have done more local people to people connect and all that. This is a fair connect. This is a fair connect. मगर यार उनको कैसे करोगे? बीजेपी ने इतने सारे तो MP सिटिंग MPs को टिकट नहीं दी, तो आप करो. अभी मुंबई नॉर्थ सेंट्रल की है ना, टिकट कब डिक्लेयर हुई थी जरा चेक कर लेना, कितने दिन पहले. मैं रोज फोन करता था वहां के लोगों को.
I'm looking. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you short, but Pradeep Gupta is crying on live TV.
बाप रे, क्यों?
वो last time गलत हुआ तो रोने लगा, last time हुआ तो भी रोने लगा. I don't know why. I think they were making too much fun. He's पता नहीं. I have no idea. Actually वो रो रहा था. मतलब दोनों पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है. मैं तुझे भेजता हूँ link, so you can see what I saw. But anyways, it's kind of strange. Pata nahi. I mean, he shouldn't be breaking down on air, but I think sometimes
okay. Pradeep is a dear friend. I don't want to discuss that right now. I'm close.
No.
I feel bad for him. Pradeep Gupta, वो Access वाला.
Access वाला भाई, not
वो तो हमेशा
भंडारी.
रोता रहता है यार. वो तो
वही तो मैं बोल रहा हूँ, not भंडारी. तो भंडारी तो मेरा भी दोस्त है भाई मेरे. I'm talking about Pradeep Gupta. Yeah. So no, I'm saying that we are also a little too emotional. Yeah, ठीक है. He got it wrong. He got it wrong. खत्म करो यार. उसमें क्या बेचारे को रुलाया? I don't understand. But anyways, but yeah, you're right. So it's going to be complete cliffhanger. This is going to be a Lok Sabha of the 90s.
Hmm.
And you're right. MPs got relaxed. I think even BJP got relaxed. कि भाई, and I think there is one slogan that BJP supporters should actually stop now using, even in jest, कि आएगा तो मोदी कुछ भी करो. That that actually also hurt because कुछ the people
क्या
would.
मालूम यार. Adit,
No,
I
I'm
don't know
telling.
what hurt. I don't
No, no,
know
no, no,
what hurt.
no. Because they changed it to लाएंगे तो मोदी ही. Because I think Mr. Modi got that feedback to the ground when people would go, and I know of people गुजरात में दो तीन लोगों ने real feedback दिया कुछ MP को, and they're like, हाँ वो सब ठीक है लेकिन आएगा तो मोदी है. They're like, what do you mean, man? I'm just saying कि this we are going to vote for Mr. Modi, but at least ये issues पे तो focus करो. And so
Hmm.
these are so I'm saying I think Mr. Modi understood that problem and that issue, and they fixed it. So let's see how it works and stuff. But interesting to see what's going to happen the next
I
few
am
days.
working in banking for the last 15 years, but the kind of unabashed bureaucracy seen by RBI was not seen in Congress. This is actually a fair criticism. This is something I
Hmm.
accept. And this is something Harsh, Rajiv, and many of us have criticized the BJP for. This is a fair criticism, but it still doesn't mean I don't support the BJP. I still vote for them. I will vote for them, and I will always support them because
Acha,
I know they are the best thing for the country, period.
one of the most shocking wins for the NDA is going to be from Assam, Barpeta. Barpeta is a seat with a high Muslim population, and a lot of people thought that that would be a consolidation for the Congress. But Fani Bhushan Chaudhary from the Assam Gana Parishad is winning it by 1.7 lakh votes. So congratulations to them. And very interesting, in Dhubri, Badruddin Ajmal is losing to Rakibul Hassan. And Rakibul Hassan is up by 7 lakh votes or 6.89 lakh votes. So there is severe, I think, even in the Muslim vote in Assam and stuff, it seems to be like a complete sort of consolidation in favor. Like they've moved towards the Congress, and that's why Tarun Gogoi's son Gaurav Gogoi is also winning. So Assam is going to be interesting there, where Congress has picked up 4 seats.
Do you think the social media, the social media portraying confidence that is easy for the BJP made a lot of people not only vote? No, I think the voting percentage was not that different. I truly believe that people just went out and voted against the BJP. It's,
Hmm.
people turned out to vote. Look at the voting percentages. In fact, in
Mhm.
absolute numbers, more people turned out to vote.
That's
So
right.
I don't know what people are talking about.
That's right. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, more people turned out to vote, and but I think, see, there are many factors and stuff. One thing I think they have all learned is कि भाई इलेक्शन समर में मत करो. जो हम लोग चिल्ला चिल्ला के बोल रहे थे, I think there is a real sort of acceptance of that. So now, if it happens early or something, I don't know, but we'll see.
Hmm. So, can Nitin Gadkari be the PM candidate if Modi does not want to be the PM?
Eh, No, Mr. Modi is not going to have someone who he cannot watch over, and Mr. Gadkari, as awesome of an administrator he has been, he can be an extreme loose cannon when it suits him and doesn't suit him. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens.
BJP has gone to 12 in Bengal, huh, by the way, now.
Yes, but they've lost a couple of seats elsewhere, so now it's 294, 231 again. Congress कुछ भी
No,
करके
यार
मैं and
297, 245 इधर पता नहीं कौन से चैनल में क्या दिखा रहे हैं ये लोग. I
नहीं
तो
टू
don't understand.
295, 231. Hey Bhagavan, yeah, this is, I cannot watch India today. Mr. Pradeep Gupta has been crying for the last 15 minutes, like sobbing. Like, this is like weirdest TV ever. And
Okay, it's just weird.
it's just weird beyond a time. I'm like, yaar, okay, ho gaya
Is
bhai.
this result not a slap on the face of everyone who says India's elections are rigged? Yes, it is.
Of
I
course
still
it
believe
is.
BJP should clean up its act and stop MP exports. Yes, and
Yes, we
yes,
both agree.
yes, and
I
yes.
think yes, 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 and yes.
BJP was nowhere visible in Kolkata. Not surprising, exit polls went wrong. In Maharashtra, did NCP alliance backfire?
Yes.
Maharashtra mein NCP alliance did not backfire. I think it did not add any value. It did not add any value what they thought.
Yeah. Matlab, but it did backfire, as in like you lost a stick to beat Ajit Pawar with. And so in that, because in the assembly, and look, Congress is now back to being the poll party in Maharashtra, 12, and BJP is down to 11. So
Mhm.
मतलब कुछ भी चल रहा है महाराष्ट्र में.
This is gonna go until 9 p.m. India time. That's my conclusion. And I can't stay
Yes.
up for that long. I need to freaking go and sleep.
Yeah. Now Varsha Gaikwad's lead is more than 4,000 votes, and Jalna is 40,000 votes. I mean, Congress is solidifying its game, except for Varsha and Nanded. All the seats are essentially they're going to win them.
Hmm.
So
मुंबई में साफ हो गए ये लोग.
मुंबई में साफ हो गया. बारामती में सुप्रिया मार्जिन इज 30,000. आई थिंक सुप्रिया बारामती ले
जीत
जाएगी.
जाएगी. वो जीत जाएगी.
And one thing is, let me just check Shiv Sena's UBTs, Mumbai North. Sanjay Dina Patil is up by 23,000 votes. Mumbai Northwest is a cliffhanger, 1,800 votes between Ravindra Vaikar and Amol Kirtikar. But but Uddhav is definitely getting 10 MPs. So BJP was nowhere visible in Kolkata. Not surprising. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. And the Kolkata point is totally correct. BJP was like, I mean, I personally thought they would do well, but then I was corrected by a lot of folks saying that, Kolkata mein there are serious issues, and Kolkata mein the margins that Mamata has are 1.63 lakh votes.
Okay.
And
India today has showed the biggest swing against BJP has happened on scheduled caste seats. Do you think BJP failed in its outreach? अभी कुछ लोग बोलेंगे कि बीजेपी ने तो अपर कास्ट के खिलाफ बोला, इसके लिए वो हो गया. अभी सर्वेस बोलते हैं शेड्यूल कास्ट ने नहीं किया. कोई आके बोलेगा बीजेपी ने मुस्लिम आउटरीच किया, इसके लिए हिंदुओं ने नहीं वोट किया. बॉस, किसी को कुछ नहीं मालूम किसने क्यों नहीं किया. मुझे
नहीं
इतना
नहीं बट
मालूम है, मैं तो बीजेपी को वोट करता हूँ और आगे करता रहूंगा.
No, but on SC seats, I agree. मैंने 2-3 pollster से बात की. They found a lot of tweak, and they found after the "Ab ki baar 400 par" slogan that what Rahul Gandhi and Akhilesh had said about the reservation going away, a lot of SCs got worried. Now, why, what, how much? That we have to see the Lok person. But I can tell that there was a lot of anecdotal evidence that there was some SC vote transfer
Hmm.
to against the BJP.
Fair enough. Uh, I'll appreciate
Someone
it.
someone messaged me, when will we stop discussing caste? I was like, when it becomes a factor. I'm
Yeah.
an analyst, buddy. I'm not an idealist.
When will we stop discussing caste, boss? When will you stop discussing caste? Or when will you stop believing in caste? That's when
Yeah.
caste. How can Hindutva strike back in 2029? I think you have to make caste irrelevant. That's the only way Hindutva stays relevant. If you make caste irrelevant, best of luck
Mhm.
with these castes around on social media. Best of luck.
Couple of updates. BJP has won Tumakaru and Tripura East by 4.8 lakh votes. Jaipur by a big margin too. So congratulations to the candidates.
Also, does this make sense that the reason Modi was going on offensive in speeches that somewhere they knew this was happening? I don't know. I will.
Absolutely. I
I don't
agree.
know. It could be. It could
It could
be.
no. I actually agree, because there is a clear. आप first or second phase की seats देखो and BJP का performance देखो. I think there is a clear jump. I think they knew something was going on.
Yeah. Could be. Could be. Could be. Do you think Rahul will be PM in 2029?
भाई
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think
पहले
so.
2024 का देख लो, बीजेपी कब तक आए और फिर कौन पीएम बनता है.
Ah.
I
I don't.
I'm
And
just
Kushal, give
saying.
your top three reasons for Modi shock reduction. And is Kushal related to Mehra Ambani? Not directly, but yeah, indirectly.
Oh my God. ये तो मतलब वाह.
Yeah,
तो कुशल को
I'm,
स्पेन
I'm
नहीं
not
बुलाया
even.
शादी.
I'm not even kidding. I'm dead serious.
तो
I'm
फिर
dead
शादी के
serious.
लिए इटली क्यों नहीं बुलाया? ये तो गलत बात है.
नहीं, मगर indirectly, indirectly.
Indirectly. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he's talking about the Orke Ambani feud
नहीं
of
वो
the
मैं समझ
80s.
गया ना, वो मैं समझ गया. या
Yeah. So indirectly, yes.
मुंबई में
Immediate
थे
family.
कितने तब? Everybody knew everyone.
So yeah. So yeah. I've said this story off the record to many people about my Tauji, but it's okay.
चलिए.
It's okay. Okay, I think Adit, anything else you want to talk about? Naito, we can wrap it
Uh,
up.
yeah, we will. Nothing right now. I think I'm just looking at the Congress seats and stuff, and except for Varsha's seats, the 93 seats they are leading in, I think at least except for about five or six of those seats, they have some pretty solid margin. And I think this is a big day for them. Like, I think everyone wrote them off. It's still a very big day for BJP. They are going to come back and form the government most likely. um, but how it remains and how the dynamics work will remain to be seen. पर कुशल एक बार रिजल्ट्स आ जाए तो एक आध हफ्ते बाद डिटेल एनालिसिस करना ही पड़ेगा,
यही हफ्ते
बिकॉज
करेंगे, यही
यही
हफ्ते
हफ्ते
करेंगे,
करेंगे,
यही हफ्ते
बिकॉज
करेंगे.
दिस इज
We
गोइंग टू
will.
गेट.
I'm not. See, for me, my job is um, being professional when it comes to my analysis, whether BJP wins or loses. That's just the way I think. If people think that is me jumping ship, no. Once again, I want to repeat it. I am voting for the BJP. I still believe everybody who listens to me should vote for the BJP, but I am never going to be disrespecting Indian democracy and the Indian voter. I have always been like this. I will never change. I don't care what the social media mob thinks about me. I have never cared about it. I will never care about it. I will stick to my analysis till the last moment. I once again want to congratulate Yogendra Yadav. He got it right. Do I like him? Hell no. I don't like that man. I think he's bad for Indian society. Do I like Rahul Gandhi? No. Maybe they'll form the government and they'll put me in jail for saying all these things. Put me in jail. I don't care. I will still say I don't like Rahul Gandhi. I think he's bad for my country. And people can say what they want to say. I don't care. I will fight for democracy, and democracy is supreme.
Absolutely. I completely agree. And listen, you never know what the next thing may happen, but we'll be here to cover that.
Yeah. And do you think the reports on foreign interference played a part? Listen, foreign interference, honestly, do you think this was the first time the foreign interference happened? In every election they tried, have some, yeah, honestly, boss, just just calm down right now. You are over emotional because you are most likely a
Yeah,
BJP
yeah,
supporter.
yeah. It
You are not
happens.
rationally analyzing this.
Yeah, and listen, here is the thing. ये होता है, but please don't. There's someone who called me about Soros and this and that. नहीं, वहां तक मत पहुंचो भाई. This is a very Indian election. Arun Govil losing is nothing to do. Probably no one foreigner knew who Arun Govil was, and he's still winning by 9,000 votes. By the way, so anything can happen. My my point being, India is far more complicated and than we think, and we don't need to reinvent the wheel. मतलब छोटी छोटी चीजें हैं, look at it and we'll find out. And even after all this, Pradeep ji abhi bhi ro rahe on India Today, and the numbers are still the same, 294 and 231. So I wish Pradeep Gupta, I mean, I love pollsters, I love doing polls, and so my heart goes out to him. I think he shouldn't be trolled. We have a little bit of trolling, थोड़ी बहुत मजाक तो अपने culture में है, करते रहते हैं. Don't be too overly harsh on anyone. People get stuff right, people get stuff wrong. Don't, it's okay. We are
Listen,
here
it's
to
part and
disagree.
parcel of life. If you are a pollster
Yeah,
in India, you have to develop a thick skin.
correct.
You
And
have to
and
develop a thick skin, and Pradeep wears his emotions on his sleeves. That's it. You think I'm not going to get trolled? You think people are not going to? You think the trads are not going to try to create
Arey
a
Kushal,
scenario that
okay,
because Kushal Mehra is so anti-caste, it turned voters off as if I am so powerful?
forget that यार. हमारा फर्स्ट सेकंड और थर्ड पॉडकास्ट देख लो, नीचे कमेंट्स पढ़ो, कितने कितने लोगों ने ट्रोल किया है.
Who
Right?
cares,
Who
man?
I
Who
no no I don't
cares?
care. I'm saying मैं तो हंसता हूँ, मैं तो देख के, I mean, I sip a drink and I laugh about it. My point is, there are millions of people who'll troll when you think you are wrong, and then when you are right, they're like, अरे भाई, we didn't know you were right. होता है यार. It's fun.
Yeah,
You
who
take it in the
cares?
stride. But we'll be here to discuss more because this
Yeah, yeah.
election is not
What
over.
we'll do is, आज क्या है? आज Tuesday है ना, right?
Yes,
आज
Tuesday.
ट्यूसडे है, सो व्हाट वील डू
कौन सा
इज,
दिन सुन नहीं
या
रहा है।
फ्राइडे को करते हैं, फ्राइडे को वील
हाँ,
डू अ डिटेल्ड एनालिसिस, ऑलराइट?
हाँ, विल डू डिटेल्ड एनालिसिस, और तब तक पता भी चल जाएगा कि
या
प्रधानमंत्री कौन है, कहाँ से है, और कितने कितने वक्त तक है। बट प्लीज एक बार अपने ट्विटर हैंडल्स फ्लैश कर दे कुशल भाई। प्लीज लाइक दिस स्ट्रीम एंड फॉलो अस ऑन आवर ट्विटर हैंडल्स। वील बी ट्वीटिंग अबाउट दिस, एंड होपफुली फ्राइडे भी आप इसी जोश से आओ यार। वी हैड सम प्रीटी गुड नंबर्स टुडे।
Yeah, so see, I will do this. As far as Adit's handle is concerned, I don't share my handle, but I will definitely share your handle. I put it up on the screen also. So this is what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna type your handle out and I'll put it on the screen. Okay. It is this is Adit's handle. Okay, there you go. So it is at the rate ask0704. Everybody go and follow Adit on Twitter right now. He is a dear friend. He's a brother. He's always been with me, whether it's or here on politics or on cricket. We will go on doing this. We are the most consistent Indian duo on the non-left that does election breakdowns every single time. State elections, municipal elections, panchayat elections, general elections. We always do that. I want all of you, if you take this podcast seriously, I want all of you to go and follow Adit on X right now. You can also go and subscribe to the Mind Makers channel. As far as I'm concerned, I once again want to take this opportunity to thank each and every one who tuned in. We almost had like a good 6,000 people consistently watching us on YouTube, and like 9,000
And
people.
buy his damn book, guys. 6,000 people bought it. A few of you can go and buy. It's a damn good book. Please buy it.
So, hey, my book, well, I will show everybody my book. So, as you can see over here, that's my book, Nastic, Why I'm Not an Atheist. If you can go on Amazon right now. Listen, I try to be as fair as possible in my analysis and in my breakdowns. If people think that makes me a turncoat, you don't know me. I want to repeat it again. मैं बीजेपी को ही वोट करता रहूंगा, कांग्रेस को मुझे जिधर डालना है डाल दे. This is my book, Nastic, Why I'm Not an Atheist. If you've not bought it, go on Amazon.com, buy the book right now. I've tried to share what I think about my belief, how I am a proud Hindu. So go and buy the book right now. For
I'll
those
tell
who
you why.
want to,
No,
बोल ना बोल.
just 1 second. I'll tell you why I laughed. हमने शुरू किया था तब NDA was 293, India was 232. हमने बंद किया, NDA is 293, India is 232. दो घंटे में साले उधर ही आ गए.
हाँ, हाँ.
So this is the reality of India doing Indian elections, man. Sorry, I didn't mean to
Yeah.
interrupt you. Go for it.
Yeah. So if you are in the Greater Toronto region, once again, I want to remind everyone on the 15th of June, I have my book launch. We'll have the Member of Parliament Sri Chandra Arya joining us, along with me. Veteran Canadian journalist Tahir Aslam Gora will be there. So please, if you can, do come for my book launch. There will be book copies that will be sold, and that will be way cheaper than what you will buy it for on Amazon Canada. If you want to support the Cārvāka podcast beyond that, you can also join the membership program here on YouTube, Patreon, Fanmo, wherever you want to. If you want to buy Cārvāka podcast merchandise, you can go on kushalmehra.com or on kadakmerch.com and buy the merchandise over there. If you want to send your donations through UPI, you can go on Kushal Mehra at ICICI and send your money over there. If you can't do any of this, just like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment in the comment section. And if you're an audio listener, I will extract the stream and put the audio later on. Now I want to go and sleep. After a few hours, I will put it there. And then I will wrap things up over here. Once again, go follow Adit on X at the rate ASK. Ask क्या है तेरा 07
0704.
0704. So as always, brother, pleasure talking to you.
Pleasure.
We will be back on Friday with another breakdown. So let's wrap it up over here. Everybody take care. Jai Shri Ram.
Indeed.